keeps floundering those because they never get it. All right.
I'm going to be I have been changing mine a little
I
bit.
know. Anyway, off you go.
The voices in my head have been on my ass about this, so here I go. What you're about to witness is for mature people. There will be killing, swearing, stealing, and magic. Most of that is most definitely fun. Gotta stop warning people about this.
And we return. With your first objective on the horizon, a location known as Heaven's Reach. Apparently there is someone there that you could take out that would very much hamper the progress of Jack-Toe.
First, we need to tell Angerfist is going to go and see if Axdeath is awake. He's also going to take what's his face with him? Where is he? Yeah, his name isn't written there. I forgot his name.
Come with me, Mr. Forgotten Name.
Zark.
Like King Zark or something.
Yeah,
King
Zark.
Zark.
Yeah. He's gonna get Angerfist is gonna say, "Yo, Zark, you may want to come with me." So then Axe can get a new axe. Can get that axe. Yeah, that makes sense. Axdeath, the guy I carried here.
No, I don't actually remember. Sorry, there's a lot going on as of late. I'm sure you'll understand that I don't recognize a face I've never seen before.
That's fair, but he is also the one that I carried here. That your hobgoblins or goblins were going to struggle carrying.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, I'm going to go get him. Do you mind writing a thing?
A piece of paper, writes on it,
yeah,
hands it to you. There.
Cheers.
Now, once everyone's ready, meet me at the meeting room, as he points to a location that you see what looks to be some weird metal container with slots. Imagine a shipping container, but it's had holes cut out. And it's about twice the length of a shipping container. Sorry, width. It's wider.
Yeah.
Wider, not thinner. Anyway.
Longer. Yeah. Right. So Angerfist will go and see if Axe is awake.
Axe.
Hello.
Your dreams are violent. And not in the
Of course they are. Oh.
They're in you're getting violently tossed around. Your dreams are as if you are still a weakling being tossed around by orcs who are laughing at you.
Oh. Fine.
And then you awaken.
Yo, Axe.
Hello, Angerfist.
We're in the new area. Here, take this. It might help you. Don't really know.
I take it, but I look at it, I don't know what it is.
Apparently it's a shield.
So
and
what,
now...
I put it on my arm?
Yeah, I don't exactly know how it works either.
I put it on my arm. Does it work that way, Max?
It attaches to your arm. You see it clamp around your wrist. Oh, your forearm.
Yeah, like yeah, not,
yeah, clamps.
Yeah,
you
not like
see
my,
it clamp around your wrist.
Doesn't look like a really good shield to me.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll show whatever the fuck it does when we get into combat. And now we're gonna go and use this. Where's a piece of paper? Get your weapon.
Okay.
Angerfist will lead him towards the armory.
And I will now get out of bed. Out of bed.
I like that he the question where is
you were just laying on the ground.
Oh.
There was no bed.
Oh, I guess I get up the ground.
I like how you don't question whether your other axe went next.
Look, bunch of shit is happening. Which last time I woke up from being unconscious, and now in a place I didn't
Yeah,
remember. I didn't have a weapon. I didn't look like myself. So
Yeah, last
I
time
look
you
like
woke up from
myself at
being
least.
last time you woke up from being unconscious, you were a human druid.
Yeah. So look,
Okay.
I'm me still. I don't care.
I can
The axe
understand
is a
that.
thing that I can get back later.
So it's a
Brr.
regular axe. Or sword axe.
Hand axe. Oh, sorry.
And it will be, it's on the size of large, so slash R1d3. It's going to be doing a d6 of damage with one d12 negative 6. So it's basically
Yeah, correct.
it's basically a great sword in axe form.
Okay, so it's what 2d12, 2d6 damage.
Yep.
Then it's a saw axe.
Yeah, getting to the armory, Angus would show like the ticket thing to the.
Yep. They would
They were-
let you in. The
Yeah.
ogres.
Yeah. He would then lead him over to where the dude that showed where the weapons was, and say like, yeah, he's here for that axe.
Alright. The dude holds out a form for you to sign, just saying that this is on loan and you will not be keeping it.
What about if I...
We'll find better weapons. We'll more than likely find something better for you later. This is just to tide you over.
Alright, fine then. Sign it without even... Can't be...
You sign what? Without
Yes.
what?
Loan...
Cool.
Makes it like, yeah, now I've got you. I've just signed your life away. You're now mine, bitch.
He's just like, I noticed you didn't read it. It basically says you can't use these weapons against us. You can use it on anyone else, just not the people of this land.
But what about if I did use it against you? What stops me from doing so?
He waves a shield on his belt. I'd like to see you try.
It's a bad. Look at Angus puts up a hand to act like.
The
No.
worst part is I'm literally thinking, should I actually fight him now?
Yeah, which is why Angus is like puts his hand up to stop you. That was a bad idea.
He then looks, the goblin then looks towards you, Angerfist. Your
Well, it's
friend's
just a
rather
simple
rude.
question.
I
We
mean,
give you guys weapons to use against the people that you want to kill, and his first response is, what if I just kill you? Like, wow, what a fucking champion. Bet you get all the ladies.
I don't think you quite understand. Where we come from, we're assholes.
Mm-hmm. And where we come from, people call us assholes, but at least we're not going around trying to kill the people who give us freebies.
Did I say I was going? I asked a simple question of what if I did.
Be banned.
Yeah, now you feel like an idiot, don't you?
You'll be banned from using all the weapons.
And I just walk away now.
I will be right back. Talk amongst
Angus
yourselves real quick.
Angus would just pitch the bridge of his nose and follow Axe.
I mean, I literally asked, okay, what happens if I were to kill you, like, attack you? That's all I was asking. It
Yeah.
wasn't like I was going, okay, now I'm gonna kill you, thanks for the axe. Yeah. I didn't say that, I said, what happens if I were? Fucking goblins, man, they're fucking stupid. Not offense, Nubex.
No, much offense.
They're
dude.
hobgoblins. Don't
Shut up, you
put me in
drow.
the same ones. The hobgoblins. It's different.
So what weapon did you? I'm guessing you got a rifle or something.
I've got a rifle that fires twice before I need to wait 5 rounds for it to recharge. But it does 11d10 on the first shot, so
I don't feel like.
no, that's not bad. It's the fact that I have a higher chance to crit, plus the fact that I can give myself advantage that makes it really bad.
No,
Yeah,
what
but-
I think is really unfortunate is that you, Cody, have been shafted twice now.
Mhm.
Once by the shield and now by the weapon.
I got a fucking. Well, I mean, I still technically do. Well, I do 2d6 plus 7. Wait, no, What's half of my level again? What's
Half
half
of
of
your
19?
level at this point would be 9.
Yes,
if
okay,
you ran
sounds
down.
enough.
Okay.
If you ran down, it's 9. If you ran up, it is 10.
No, it would be 9 because going to level 20, it would be 10. So
Thank you.
9. So I do 2d6 plus 9, and then with my rage plus 10.
Yeah.
I do. I have a
So-
sword with a plus 3. It does 5d6 plus 11.
And plus, I can punch you just as hard. with one less of d6.
Alright, I'm back. So,
Welcome back.
Hello again.
Burp.
after you leave seeing stupid stupid goblins, the ogres outside look at you and be like, best not bite hand that feeds, little one.
It's okay. He'll feel better after killing He'll feel better after killing people. The people that we're going to go kill.
Which reminds me, I go looking for the person in charge, the one who pointed us at the mine.
At the what? Oh, the mine. Alright, so you leave town, heading off
And
to
the
go
search
find
for
Jackto.
Okay. No, I'm not going to do that.
You realize after deliberation, it might not be a good idea to go on your own.
It's dangerous to go alone. Takes.
I go look for the person in charge of this town. I want to see if they know anything about the mine we're supposed to be going to.
Well,
Alright,
I'd assume that's why we're
roll
all
a...
going to the.
roll a perception check.
You sound about as bad as I am, Tom.
Oh, yes.
You're
A
throwing
perception
killing
check.
as well.
Okay. That's slash 1d20 plus.
Nothing.
29?
Angerfist is gonna start heading towards the briefing spot.
Now, is this after the revision of the choice that you were given?
Choice?
Is this your character sheet after you found out what thing you got?
What burn you got?
Huh? No.
Then you best make sure that everything is set up, as that was sent 2 weeks ago.
Huh? No, that's what this one is. It
Oh, I
didn't
didn't-
change the fact that
Oh, so you just have that high of perception, as regular.
yeah.
None of your other stats are suddenly expertised.
I'm sorry, what? What's going on?
So, while you were in your other, body, you chose skill expert, right?
No.
I think he chose cosmic attunement.
This
And
is
it was-
this is what he has as a level 19.
Okay, cool. I just need to make sure because I just wanted to make sure I've put a full stop again so that you can quickly jump to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure
ultimate
you guys
vision.
are good. Yeah.
This is what when he said we had to put up a
So
19 this, and then we found out ultimate vision, and I just added that onto it.
So,
ultimate?
you find him rather easily. Newbeck, where are you?
Right,
Axel?
whoever did that
I'm-
can burn.
Axel?
I'm here.
Oh shit! Sorry. Tried to do that in a different thing.
In a
know
different,
why.
a different what?
A different Discord.
Different
Wait, what?
Discord? How would you do it in a different Discord if you're in this chat?
I don't know. I didn't know how it worked.
You technologically illiterate motherfucker.
Yes.
Legit.
This is literally me right now.
You are younger than me. You should know how technology works.
I saw it. I literally opened up another chat. Play crickets in the chat. Thinking that's how it
you've
worked. I
got
didn't
to
realize.
join.
Uh,
You've got to join.
Now I
Anyway.
know that.
So, anyway,
Whoops.
so, Newbeck, where are you?
if I didn't get dragged off to the shooting range, I would just be relaxing somewhere until we have to go.
You see Genesis walking off with purpose, along with Angerfist
Oh,
and Axdeath also
fuck you.
moving towards the same location.
With
Oh.
purpose and fast because we
Fuck.
actually moved
Alright,
faster.
The place that we were told to go.
How
Trailing
fast are
behind.
you, Angerfist? Axdeath.
How fast are you?
How fast am I?
Yeah.
Currently, I have a movement speed of 45.
Damn it. You're just faster.
I'm just faster
trying
than
to
him.
remember. I mean, Troy could be much faster than all of you just by growing in one size larger and
Yeah.
just taking much
Wait.
larger steps.
Holy fuck, that was
Wait.
bright.
Really quick, Hayden, why is your speed 45 when your base movement speed would be 30 again, not 25?
Probably mobile.
Mobile gives you 10, which make it 40.
Okay, yeah, that is a question.
I'll be back.
Because you're a Shadowkai elf, not
Yeah,
a...
they have a 35
Okay.
movement speed.
Okay.
You Shadowkai?
I'm actually going to look at that.
I'm going to
Because
look at it. Because
Wood
I could
elves
have
are
Chicken
the
dinner.
only elves, to my knowledge, that...
Elf. Shakai. Shakai do not
Yes.
gain additional movement speed. They can basically Misty Step
So why is that 30?
once a day.
So why is it registered as 31? It's just a hollow one, so it doesn't have anything with that.
Nope. I know you have 45 movement with your Dwarf Artificer due to your armor and mobile.
Yeah, but this movement speed was worked out when he was. Oh, go back to this one. No, that's 45 too. I know.
I'm back.
Cool.
Welcome back.
Mhm.
Damn it, I didn't open
Anyway, regardless, you guys would get there. Newbeck, are you going?
Yeah, I'm heading over, just slowly from behind them.
Alright, cool.
I
So
don't believe you
you
are the
reach-
slowest member.
You all eventually arrive at the door where there is a goblin standing at the door with a small sword. Small sword.
Sword.
Aims-
Angerfist, Axdeath, Genesis, and that one walking lag behind is Newbeck.
Okay, I don't know what
Then send
what
it
the
to
reason Why?
Set it back then, because if you've got mobile, keep the mobile thing. But if you don't know where the 5 came from, get rid of the 5.
Well, going back to the level 1, it's a okay. I can tell you when. I got mobile at level 8
Mhm.
because I just brought up my level 8, my level 7. That's where it jumps by 10. But all the way back to level 1, it's 35.
Well, if it's unexplained and there's nothing to say why it's there, it needs to. Mistakes
don't-
can be made.
Unless all this time you weren't a Shadowkai and actually a Wood Elf.
Oh my god. He's just a racist asshole. It's the same race.
Anyway,
Yeah, that sounds like elves.
occupation.
Race.
Killer?
What would be? Yeah, killer, murderers, thieves.
Racist.
Race. You hear the
I'll
fucking
let you-
goblin from 20 feet
I'll
away.
let you know, I'd let
Racist!
you know, Nubek, that I will kill every race equally.
Especially.
Actually, not true. If you were to exterminate all races, you would still be alive, which means that the Goliathine, which means you are technically racist to everything but Goliaths, unless of course you kill yourself
it's-
then amongst everything.
It's more, yeah, I see that point. It's more just the fact that he does not care what race they are; they're going to die.
All
No,
right,
there's
and
not.
there's 4 of you. What's your strike team's name?
Just realizing we didn't have a strike team. We would just notice the strike team.
You were known by the strike
did-
team, and you were also
Team.
known as the Terror of the Farlands.
Yeah.
I tell him.
Nubek is number one.
I say that.
No.
I say that we're the strike. Our name is Strike.
Number 1.
So you're
That's
saying that your strike team name is the strike team?
That is what we were referred to.
Right? And what's your business?
Killing.
No,
Nubek
what's
is
your
Goldman.
business with? What's your business with Zark?
Well, we're going to be helping deal with Jackto and Vampirian. We need
Right.
information
He
about.
pulls out a ring of keys, flips through a couple of keys before he gets to one of the keys, puts it into the door, unlocks it, and opens it. Go right in.
How big is the door?
The door is
Are on the
10
lock.
foot.
Cool.
It's big enough / small enough for you.
And
The
you.
keys are not still in the lock.
But in my
However,
sense,
this-
what I'm saying is that if it was too small, you can shrink, and if it was
I know.
massive, you can just fucking grow to you just about to hit the top. So in
Yeah.
other words, it's either too small, nor
do you use enter?
sure.
Yeah.
Traps
As you
go off,
enter,
bang bang.
you see several goblins, hobgoblins, walking around in this area with strange boxes, very thin boxes with glass that shows weird symbols, and it casts light in here. As you can see, Zark is standing at one of the windows with a pair of binoculars, looking out across the land.
Oh,
There's welcome to the command center.
right. Yeah. Are we gonna have to answer questions like that every time?
What do you mean?
Goblin out there asked us questions.
There was a goblin out there? You couldn't have walked in? Don't tell me that I think I know who that was.
Trying
worry
to
about
be
him.
polite.
Don't worry about him. He's one of the troublemakers who's been making copies of keys for the place.
He did have a ring of keys.
Well, as long as he doesn't have a key to your rooms, I'm sure he'll be fine. Anyway,
I'll kill him.
do not kill my people. You are using one of my weapons. Do not kill my people.
If I kill him, I won't use the weapon.
Don't kill in my area, period. There's a lot of things going on, and if anyone dies here that is my people, they're going to start pointing at the new people. And I don't need my new backup turning against me.
Besides, we're here to deal with Vampirion, not you
Uh,
guys.
He hands the binoculars over to, or holds the binoculars out.
I
If you
gotta
cast your
grab-
eyes this way as he gestures, you'll be able to see just in the distance, the town of, what is it that you had to go to? They called it Heaven something?
Haven.
Heaven's Reach.
Heaven's Reach. So, Heaven's Reach, just out there.
I look in the direction he pointed at.
As you use the binoculars, you can see a settlement in the distance. You can also see smoke rising from the location.
Is it supposed to be burning?
They're probably just destroying buildings that aren't needed. Tactical advantages to make sure that there's not as much area for the enemy to take cover. So most
It is
likely
also-
they're making a large ring around the area that has no cover, meaning that any attacks coming in will basically be suicide missions.
It is also supposed to be a mining operation, so that would also explain, I don't know, something.
Probably smelting. Something to do with smelting.
Is the, I have a question about the mine itself. Is it a network tunnel based or excavation?
That is a good question. Do you know how long it's taken us to even get any information about what's going on?
A long ass fucking time.
Ever since Jack-Toe came in, things have been a lot more tight-knit. We barely can make our ways to the Hills Gully, which is one of the best raging locations we had. Now we can't even get there. Heaven's Reach is the furthest settlement, so logic dictates that it would probably be the best place to take out first. It will mean that if Jack-Toe is wanting to continue mining that location, he'll have to divert more materials that way.
Yep, instead of sending them where he wants them to go.
Though, if he decides he doesn't want to do that, then things don't get any easier or any harder because we'll have cut off some of the supplies. I had a spy in Castle Arnold who was saying that the entire place was getting refurbished. Lots of giant metal pipes. This weird purple material being sucked out of the ground.
Okay, that actually explains the fact that most of it is above ground.
Abyssium is what we think they're mining, because Abyssium is what's most prominent around here.
I would like to see if there aren't any high points.
Interesting.
What do you mean high points?
Any places that are overlooking the mine itself?
Nothing for a while. It's the Great Range that you're currently in has a few more hills in front of you that don't obstruct Heaven's Reach's view. However,
Past that point, it's difficult.
it's rather flat.
Wide open spaces.
As
Not
said,
much-
that's
Hmm.
however. We do remember that they were setting up a forward camp not too far from us. If you were to head to that location, you might find something that will help you. They've had these weird contraptions that aren't being drawn by novices. They have large wheels and seem to make monstrous sounds.
Those sound fun.
Unfortunately, he looks towards all of you. There's only one of you who's big enough to drive one of those, and the rest of you would have to get in the back.
Well, sounds like we're gonna get ourselves a vehicle.
Wait, no, two of you, because you can shrink, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's two of you who could drive. Anyway.
Also, this is the first time Axe would be hearing that Angerfist can now shrink.
Is Axe even there?
Yeah, I'm here. He knows you can shrink slightly because when rage you grow, so you shrink.
Yeah.
So.
So the
Right.
safe point is there, and the forward base is over here. So, if you divide your attention to game info, you'll see where you will have to go.
Okay, so the red circle is the operating base,
The forward
Forward
operation
base.
base, yeah.
Yeah.
and that thing right and
The blue
So-
is where we are.
further over to the right would be the actual mine.
What?
Wait, where are we? I thought we
You're
were in the
Great Range. Yeah, you're in the Great Range. Heaven's Reach is far away from the Great Range.
Okay, so the blue circle is us.
The blue circle is you.
Okay,
The red circle
Yeah.
is where they are telling you about where the forward operating base is.
so has he shown us like a little like map?
There is a map on. There is a spectral map in the center of this large room that seems to have height to it, as he sort of
Okay.
points to the location of where he believes this base is. I've been playing this game for 10 years. My father played it for 20. I took over from him when he died, and I'm sure my kid will take over from me when I die. So trust me when I say that I have this place down pat.
All right,
Ooh.
forward operating base to start.
What is the What would be how long would it take us to get to that base?
2.5 hours. But if you do end up getting those monstrous wagons, you would be cutting your time of getting to anywhere. Maybe half, maybe even into a quarter. Meaning that instead of taking a day's travel, or in a day and a half to get to Heaven's Reach, you'll be able to get there as soon as you get the vehicles.
Good. What is the time now for us?
It's early morning because you've had a long rest.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we did too. All those in favor of heading out and getting these wagons now, and then moving on to Heaven's Reach.
Aye.
I can help. Let's do it.
You're gonna need to repeat yourself, Nath. I did not understand you.
I don't think
Yeah,
anyone
my
did.
bad. I will help.
Cool.
I'm half dying, so just yeah.
Yeah.
I half dying. I am dying.
Hi, half dying, and I am dying. I'm dead.
Alright, I'm dying. I'm nearly there. I'll
This
reach
is
that point eventually.
this is where someone comes in and says, "Hi, hi, I'm dying, and I'm fuck. What was it?
Hi,
I've already
half
forgotten.
dying, and
Hi,
dead.
half dying, dying and dead. I'm deaded." And then someone else comes in and says, "Hi, half dying, dying, dead and deaded. I'm deadest." Yeah.
And then the
I
last
mean,
person voice just says, "I'm deaf."
so you head off to this location, yeah?
This is
Yeah.
the plan.
Right. Upon I need you all to roll me a D100 first. Well, not all of you. I need one of you to roll me a D100. Who wishes to maybe set your guys to a fate worse than death? Shall roll this
Me.
D100. Alright?
Me. Yeah.
48.
Death.
So, after a while, you eventually arrive sort of on top of a hill overlooking this location. It's got some what look to be walls of solid stone and metal bars coming out of it, the huge metal bars, with a weird looking gate. You can see inside you have several facilities. And inside this facility, there is also what look to be metal carts.
Well, we could attempt to pin them inside and kill anyone in there, or capture anyone in there, or I could attempt to break either the walls or the gate, or pry open the gates open and steal the vehicles.
Sorry, what are the two choices? Sorry, what are your two ideas?
We could either launch a surprise attack and try and trap them in there, and either kill everyone in there or capture them, or we could just do a sort of not really a surprise attack or anything, but I could just attempt to destroy either a wall or a gate, and we just take the vehicles.
Yeah, the only downside to the first option is probably the best, to be honest, because the second one leaves them so that they could signal ahead.
So, to give you an idea of what the vehicles look like, in Evil Campaign, not campaign info, but in Evil Campaign, I shall send an image. You don't really see anyone outside at the moment.
So then,
In the
Warthog.
yard. But you can hear the sound of someone saying. You can hear people yelling in there, or at least one person yelling.
We should try and get them first. We could try sneaking in to start with.
Well, the sneaking in, how are we going to do that? Due to the walls and stuff, I don't think it'll be too easy for either you or Newbeck to climb through, to get through it.
Ah, you underestimate my power.
And why do you say that?
No reason in particular, I just wanted to say it.
Right.
The yelling you can hear is, "Come on, ladies! You can give me more push-ups than that!"
Drill sergeant.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
This'll be fun. Do you
We'll
want
see.
us to see if we can get in first? I mean, if shit hits the fan, they have. I'd like to see how many exits this place has. Obvious exits.
There seems to be 2 gates, one leading into the mountain pass and one leading out towards Heaven's Reach.
So long as with none get out the opposing gate, we should be able to contain them fairly well. Even better if we can get one of you over to the other gate.
The main thing is getting close enough without any. I don't even know if they have any lookouts. Without any lookouts seeing us. For that matter, I don't know how well we're doing just standing. I don't even know how.
Genesis, with your perception, you can see on the adjacent hill, you can see that there is a weird cylindrical tube staring towards you. It's on some sort of tripod. As you hear, as you hear with your eye or with your ear, you can hear it scan. You can hear the sound of it moving towards your location. It's not staring directly at you guys yet, but it is moving and starting to look in your direction.
Drop down now, below the rise.
Right. Angus will do that. He'll even shrink down to Nubex's size. Then it's
Next step, will you do the same?
So I'll add on the end of that, or they'll see us.
Newback, will you do the same?
I will dip around down the side, hidden away.
Are you there, Axtef?
I am here,
Cool.
Maximus
Will you drop
DMS.
down?
Drop down a hole?
and we're out of
Okay,
sight.
you weren't here when
Okay.
it was being said, I'm gonna guess.
I heard something about 2 pathways, about as much as I can remember.
Alright,
Okay.
so
I was telling
there
everyone
seems
to
to be there seems
I
to be
was telling-
some reason for you to drop down, and you just heard Genesis say drop down behind the rise.
And we're out of sight.
Okay, I'll just drop down.
Genesis, how are you going to drop down?
I well, I'm gonna actually go.
I'm just gonna pull him down.
Is there-
Grab him.
Axe also would have seen when Angerfist went dropped down. He seemed to have shrunk to the same size as Newbag.
Seth is just like laying down, glances over and sees Nubek, and a Nubek-sized Angerfist. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
Alright, so Genesis, you've been pulled down as well.
Huh? Am I muted?
No,
No.
Oh no,
I just pulled
But
you
the
down.
thing is that when Axtef was lying down, he pulled you down because.
Oh well, I'd
you
already
know,
dropped down.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's.
Yeah, I said everybody dropped down, and then I immediately said, and I just dropped to the ground. Like,
Alright, so
is there any grass and shit at the top of the rise?
these hills are lightly wooded. With grass. Except for the one over there that seems to have some
metal-
large square rocks and some sort of cylindrical tube that seems to be moving. Your first instinct was to drop, but you're not really sure what it is.
I'm going to use the grass to essentially hide my head and peek over the rise and watch it. There's something moving on the next rise.
It
Along with
seems to the cylindrical object seems to have passed the viewing of where you are.
Okay. I'm guessing there's just the slightest like bend in it to gesture what it.
What way it's looking?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see that the cylindrical object on top of a tripod is currently spinning around, kind of in circles, but right now it is looking towards the mountains behind you. And you can see this because of ultimate vision. You have great sight for 5 miles, so you can see
There's-
that object quite clearly.
There's
You could
something on
probably
the
take a
next.
shot from here, however, it might make noise.
What the fuck was that? There's an object on the next rise, and from what I can guess, well, there's metal containers, blocks, could be buildings, are near it. I'm
Yes.
still watching it just to see
Yeah.
how it's turning.
It seems to get to a point where it's staring directly at the mountains, and then it starts turning back towards the same location that it was looking beforehand, turning towards you. It
Okay,
seems to have
so
a blind spot, but the blind spot is on the very opposite side of the spot that you're at.
yes. Okay, so it's whatever the machine is, it's scanning. It does have a blind spot, but be annoying to get behind. I and Angerfist, try and figure out a way for us to take this can you think of a way for us to take this base? I'm going to try and work something out.
I mean,
I start counting how long it's away from where we are, like it's not looking in our direction.
It seems to have a rotation of every 5 minutes it will be looking in your direction.
Okay. I shuffle forward a little more, keeping in the grass as best I can, and see how much distance we have till we're near enough that we'd be below where it can see us.
It's on the adjacent hill, so you'd have to basically get down from the hill you're on to be able to be under it.
Hmm.
It seems to be looking at hilltops. Do you take a look at the base again?
Yes.
You can see another same looking cylindrical object looking towards the mountain pass, so it seems like they've got this area pretty locked down with cameras. Well, with cylindrical objects.
With what is essentially something that's scanning.
Yeah,
Hmm.
except this one is not moving. It is staring directly in the hill pass. If you do remember the game info, you can see the hill pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Angus doesn't know how quickly he can move when he's at the smallest he can be. He's fat with the smallest he can be. He's about the size of a rat, and they can move
Oh
through
no, you
grass
can be
without
the
really.
size of an ant.
Oh yeah. He just doesn't know how fast he can move like that. He doesn't know if he keeps the same sort of. If he'll still be able to move as fast as he normally could.
Only one way to find out, isn't there?
Yeah, because his whole thing is that he could. He's gonna. I could shrink down to like the size of a mouse or an ant or something in between, and I'll be in the cover of the grass, and I could get to the gate leading to Heaven's Reach. I could then grow and cause a large enough distraction where they're going to be too busy focused on me to worry about you.
I shuffle back. Okay, so there's two things watching the hilltops. One's watching the hilltops, that's why I got us to drop. It's the reason I got us to drop down behind the hilltop. There's about 5 minutes where it's not looking at us. So that's our window. My first thought was that if we got down into the pass, we would be out of its sightline. But there's another one near the gateway looking directly down the pass. I don't know how it sees things. Obviously, it needs enough to identify it what it is. Otherwise, it probably would have seen my head. So you probably could get up there. But how far would you say we are from the gate, Tox?
Far from
500,
the gate.
600 feet? How far away is the compound?
The compound is 1,200 feet away. Now I'm just gonna make sure. Did you hear what Troy said?
Hmm. So you might be able to go through like that to get close enough, but we would be nowhere near you once your distraction started. Hello?
Hello.
No one said anything. It's dead silent, so I don't know if anyone can hear me.
I mean, you were talking to Troy, so.
He left for a bit. He said that.
No.
So if we did do it that
I
way,
don't.
we wouldn't be close enough.
Alright, cool. So
Do you think you'd be able to tip? What? Do you think you'd be able to tip over the one on the other hill?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't here for whatever you were just speaking of. I did say I'll be back.
Well, I didn't hear that. I don't think anyone did.
sadly I did not. Anyway,
No.
I just said he did. Did you not hear me say that?
no.
So you're asking whether you think I'd be able to tip it over?
Okay, so I'll go back a bit so you know why I'm saying that. There are two things that are essentially keeping a lookout, machines that are scanning the area. The reason why I got us to drop down was because one of them was about to see us. It's on the opposing hill to us. Well, it's on the next hill. It is. We have about 5 minutes in between when it's able to when it's looking at the hill we're on. That's our window. There is another one at the near the gate that's looking straight down the pass. So, considering how far away we are, if you went up and made the distraction, we would not be able to get to you for a minute. Because
Right.
the compound is 12,000. Sorry, 1,200.
1,200, yeah.
Yeah, 1,200 feet away.
So with me
Yeah.
dashing, that would be 12 rounds to get there. If my speed is not reduced by shrinking. And I'm dashing.
Yeah, so if you made a distraction, that's 12 rounds for them to get away. Because we'd have to rush up to you.
So what you're proposing is that I go and try and deal with that cylindrical thing on the other hill.
Sorry, question, Tox. Is the cylindrical thing on the hill on the other side of the pass? Is it on the hills on the other side of the pass or on the same side as us?
It would be on the other side of the pass.
Okay.
As that side is the side that's furthest away from
The mountain.
from the mountain pass where they know what they are gonna call terrorists are.
So it would be on the northern side of the pass.
Yep. You're on the southern, it's on the northern.
We could probably. How many hills are there between us and the gateway? And the compound?
None.
It's just a big ass flat area.
So, to the compound, where you are right now, is you are on the hill just south of the red circle. North of the red circle is well, not north, but
Yeah.
north.
Yeah,
West.
the hill.
Northwest. Yeah.
That
the
hill
hill-
straight north of it is
Yeah.
where the cylinder
The hill
is.
straight north of you is where the cylinder is. It would be faster for you to get to the facility than it would be to get to the camera.
Yeah. We need to take out one of the cameras so that we're able to move up towards the gateway. Because the camera that's on the hill, I'm guessing, is scanning all the hilltops.
Only the hilltops to the south, not to the ones to the north.
Okay, so if we headed towards the compound, it wouldn't be seeing us.
It would see you because you're to the south. You're to the south of it, so it can see the south. Your mountain. But if you moved, you'd be able to easily get past the camera's thing before it turned back towards you.
Yeah. The only problem is the one that's looking down the pass. We don't know the cone of its sight line. Okay. So in 5 minutes, we could get to the compound. Does everybody agree to that? With that statement.
Sure.
If it's 1,200 feet away, that would take me, the fastest, dashing 12 rounds to get to.
So yeah, you agree with the statement.
Wait, yeah, that is under 5 minutes, sorry.
That's less than a minute. That's just
Yes.
over a minute for you.
Yeah.
In which case, the only camera we realistically have a problem with is the one by the gateway.
Which becomes less of a problem if they're already going to be aware of someone being a distraction.
If you go ahead and we start going, if you go ahead and you try, we don't know if you're able to tip them over. If you're able to tip it over, you could tip it in such a way that it wouldn't be able to see us as we run up.
Is the one that is... Because the one you're talking about now is the one at the compound, right?
Yeah.
Is it on top of the wall?
No, Talk said it was at the
No,
base.
It's at the base near the gate.
Okay.
The one we have a problem with, well, that one isn't moving. It's not scanning, it's just looking in one direction. We have 5 minutes from when the one that's up on the hill, well, we have 5 minutes of time for the one that's on the hill not to see us. Of which we'd have to get to the gate in that time and essentially get inside. Well, we'd essentially just have to get to the gate, because at that point we can freaking just bulldoze our way through.
I could try and do something with the one at the gate. I could either try and turn it or tip it.
They have a blind spot in the back of them.
Right.
So that's what you think.
Yeah. From what I can tell, I'd have to actually get my hands on the machine itself to be able to tell you whether that's fact. But from what I can see, it seems like there's a blind spot in the back.
Fox, have you read my message?
No, because I don't get notifications.
Oh,
Wherein the thing has a motion sensor.
And is it like grassy all the way up to the compound?
I double check.
It is grassy all the way to the compound. Few trees
Yes.
here and there. Couple of bushes every now and again in certain locations. Bit of tall grass every now and again.
Yeah.
Generally unkept environment.
So what you tell me is that a
You
little
all
bit
see
of cover.
that Nubek is missing.
Nothing new there. Let's keep going.
Well, I
Um,
hope it's going to do
what-
something productive.
Nubek, what are you doing as you're moving down?
I'm heading for the object on the hill.
Okay, so I don't immediately look in your direction
you
because
guys-
I
you guys
immediately
been arguing.
into the gate. So I'm looking in the wrong way.
I've
You
been
won't
like,
be able to see them though because they got a 20
36.
So
Hayden has a passive of 40.
you guys wouldn't have realized I left because
Oh,
you guys
30,
were
like-
arguing.
Oh no, Hayden has a passive of 31.
yeah,
I have a passive of 36.
Well, we would realise that you left
I have
because
a-
you know we can't
Sorry,
smell
yeah,
I'm
you know.
observant. My
you have
passive
a passive of
perception is a
36.
36. I'm just
Thanks to
looking in the
observe.
wrong direction.
Nubix actually doesn't smell that bad right now.
I don't believe that.
No, he
Anyway.
got washed from
yeah, you
the
got
vampire.
washed. Anyway, so Nubek, you're on your way
Mm-hmm.
as you enter as you slink past the mountain pass and make your way over whilst others are talking about strategy. As you make it to the cylindrical object. Up here, you see that there is a large stone slab that is currently housing, or at least currently housing or supporting this weird cylindrical object. And there is a building right next to it, which
Is there any like?
the building seems to have a door, and it looks like it is locked.
Does it look like there's any like thing that connects the two together?
Yes.
What is it that connects them together?
It seems like there is a weird black wire or string, something.
And Nubis is gonna go like make sure the camera, like the cylindrical object isn't facing him, and you're
Yep.
just gonna cut.
You cut it.
Does the cylindrical object stop moving or anything?
It does.
Okay, Nubik then restelves and continues on his way towards the camp.
Cool. So you guys start hearing an alarm start blaring.
Yeah,
I glance over at the other object and see it
It
not
is
moving.
Nubek got a
Yeah.
30.
No,
You could see.
I glanced over at the other cylindrical object and I'd
Yeah,
see
I-
it not moving. It's like
Yeah,
shit.
you can see
Yeah, I'm
Nubek now,
seeing Nubex.
like slinking away from that location.
Is he heading towards the gate?
Looks like it.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
He's just triggering it on, so we'd better hurry. Fuck.
All right, how quickly do you want to get there then?
I am speed.
And it's like, to be perfectly honest, as quickly as possible, because we need to stop them from getting away.
I'm just gonna start running.
I was just. He said. I was going to say Angerfist was going to start growing larger.
So
Oh god, they got a natural 20.
as some of them start looking around, that is unfortunately for you guys. That was the
Vehicles.
no, that's not the vehicles. That's the
Perception.
people.
Yep.
Yeah, that's perception checks. And I did that wrong. The first one was not meant to be a 16. The first one was meant to be plus 10. The second one was. So the what looks to be leader of this group, denoted by the fact that he sees those people up on the hill, because he's looking up towards the hill. Fire! As there's going to be 6 shots raining towards the first person they see, all with disadvantage because you're all still lying down last I checked.
Yeah.
So it's disadvantage against me because I'm the only one near the ridge.
Alright, so the first attack was a nat 20, then turned into a nat 1.
Lovely.
The second attack was going to hit, and then became a 2. The third attack was never going to hit. The fourth attack. What's your AC again? Yours is
27.
27. This one might? No. Wait. Ah, just off. The next one does hit, and the last one does not.
I'd like to think the two
You take 10 damage.
Okay, I take 10 damage.
Yep.
Is that including my -1?
I gotta
Oh,
speed this up, otherwise
it's
I'm
9.
gonna disappear.
Awesome.
What do you mean
Um,
you're going to disappear? What?
My throw's getting worse, so I'm trying to speed up the game so I don't have to leave.
Yeah. That's fair.
You know you can type out what you want to say. You don't have to.
I know.
Do you have some
We
water
will
with you,
just-
man?
I've drank like 4 liters of water today.
You got
Try
any
some
hot-
Try some warm water with lemon.
I don't know what it is, but it's been fucking me all day, and it's annoying the shit out of
Have
me.
you asked to be gentle?
Considered vodka.
in before.
Have you
before
considered
this turns out-
drinking?
in
No, I'm
before this
only
is some sort of
saying if you have
COVID.
I
Well,
was gonna say if
if it's
I
anything,
think
it
you've
could
already
be
had
compromised.
COVID.
Oh, I've had
You
it
can
once.
get
If it's
COVID
anything,
Yeah.
again.
if it's
Uh,
anything, it could be tonsillitis, but I don't know yet.
yeah.
Find out.
Okay, so Axe Death and Anger Fist would both hit one, hear the bullets whizzing above us, and two just hear me go, bitch! Right! I'm gonna shoot I'm gonna shoot the dude who said fire.
Maybe he was just screaming fire because of fire. Someone else probably decided
be
to
back.
shoot, so they all shot.
So the atomizer has been brought to bear.
So you're shooting that dude.
Yes.
Roll an attack against them.
I'm going to use a grip point for this because
Just get
I
shots.
need to. Oh, that's a crit.
Sure.
I have hemorrhaging.
He crits on a
critical.
19 now.
Oh. Okay. Fair.
Right, so you hit.
Okay, so that's slash R. 11 D. Just to make sure. What? Didn't I write it down?
This silly boy.
Send to me directly. Yes, he did. 11d10 because it'd be fully charged. D10. I need to add that. Yes. Okay, yes, that is correct. I don't think that's gonna matter. I'm not gonna bother with that because I have to actually fully write this thing down now. But it is plus 110 because it crits.
Aiming for the damage.
Wow, I rolled low.
You
That's
fire.
161.
Roll me a d2.
Slash 1d2. 2.
Yeah, cool. Roll me a d2 again.
1.
1. Okay. Alright, rolls 1d6 negative 3. Actually, no,
Slash.
this will be mine. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll a d2 again. This time that's me.
Whilst that's going on, Angerfist will just quite calmly tell Axe to rage. Angerfist is going to rage himself and start growing but larger. He'd return to his. Yeah, he'd just start growing getting bigger so then he can comfortably carry both Genesis and Axe.
So, full size.
Pretty much, yeah.
27, 28
And he's gonna
feet.
and he's gonna start running to the towards the encampment. And once he's within a certain distance, he's not going to warn you, Axe. He is just going to throw you.
Oh, okay. The Conquest Paladin version of me would have loved this. I still love it.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm getting thrown at, but yeah.
I'm throwing you at the like top of the wall.
Oh. So you could miss, make me hit the fucking wall, clear the
You'll go
wall, or I'll fucking break my fucking shins on the top of the wall and fall onto the top of the wall.
So I'm attempting to throw you, so then you'll land on the top of the wall.
Alright, so
Yeah. Gotta get the right marks.
he drops a
Oh.
weapon.
It's shit.
We won't know that until we get
I,
there.
do I see him drop it?
Yeah, you see the dagger drop.
I've
As his
started
weapon dissolves.
fucking bolting.
So his
Hey.
rifle dissolves as his armor also dissolves, but a dagger drops. Well, he just dissolves. Anyway.
Yeah.
You do see
white
that thing. Actually, if you're thrown in and you see two people aim their guns at you, they're going to fire to try and hit you.
I'm raging.
I know you're raging.
Okay.
Yeah, Hayden, Angerfist would have put you on his shoulder.
Oh, okay.
So he jumps off your shoulder, breaks.
No, no. But
Alright, so
Angerfist
one
would
of them
heal.
gets a crit, the other one only gets an 18, and the 18 doesn't hit. So you take 20
Angerfist-
damage.
Damn, 20 for 20.
Angerfist would hear Genesis immediately say,
Now,
"Mine."
which one hit? Are they,
The
I'm
crit
guessing they're standing next. Yeah, I know the crit.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
not standing next to you, they're about 10 feet away.
I figured that much, but I'm asking which one hit me? The one on the left or the one on the right?
The
Which
one on the
either way,
left.
the one that hits me, I'm going the
Alright,
sword. I'm
so roll the
So-
attack.
gonna do 2 attacks on. So that's 2d20 plus attack bonus. Yeah,
Oh,
I think
Both hit.
yeah. my brain already gave up on trying to figure out what the 7 plus 18 was. I think that's like 25.
25.
Oh wait, Max, did you take the? Was that 20 damage, the full damage, or was that halved and
how is
the
your
minus?
The damage is force damage.
Oh, okay. So did I take 24 and then 4 off?
You can take the 4 off because that's damage negation.
Yeah. That's-
But you
that's
will
what I
still
was-
take the
Full
rest
damage,
of
yeah.
force damage because the force damage is force damage.
yeah,
Okay.
and we are not the correct barbarian paths to
No,
resist that.
I was just making sure because I wasn't too sure if it was already like.
Go ahead and roll the damage against that one.
So that was 2 hits. So that means it's
4d6 plus your strength modifier twice.
6 plus strength fire, so plus 18
Plus whatever your rage stuff is.
plus 10. $43 damage.
43 damage. They're still alive.
Damn.
I don't think I can do anything else.
Right, so. Next
Sorry,
up
I'm back.
is Genesis.
Oh, awesome. Perfect timing.
As you are,
Do I-
you are standing on the shoulder of a giant.
Okay.
Except this time you've got a gun.
Yes. How long did it take us to get to the
I
gateway?
I forgot to
Can't
add
use
the.
the gun.
It didn't
Oh, I know.
take you very long with Angerfist's size. You can guess relative to size would mean his speed would increase or decrease depending how big or small he is.
Okay. So, how long did it take him to get here?
It took him 6 seconds because he broke out into a sprint and then chucked Axtef into the fucking place.
Okay. Okay, so we're at the place.
You're still on the shoulder of the giant though, so
Trying to do one
and you're not inside the facility, you're outside the facility. I want you to make sure you know that.
Okay.
And there are currently 4 people that are about to shoot at Angerfist.
Okay. Is there anyone trying to run?
No.
Okay.
You do not
Um,
have your gun, because that still takes time to recharge. Just remembered.
Well, they still have 1 shot.
Oh yeah, that's 2 shots.
Yeah.
By mistake.
I want to know if it took you 30 seconds to get to the thing, or 12.
No, it only
'Cause it
took
took
him
you-
6 seconds because he basically grew to the size of Thronum. Basically, what? God damn.
Scoop you axe up.
At a quick glance of their weaponry, which one looks like it's the worst?
All of them have the same weaponry.
Oh, excellent. What do they all look like?
They all look the same.
They're all
okay.
rifles.
They're all holding rifles.
I shoot number 1.
Right?
I have to be fair to them. I'm gonna use another grip point because I got one back for critting.
What?
That is a 29.
That hits.
Awesome. I also found out exactly how much the thing is. 10 damage.
Oh, cool. They're still alive.
Awesome. I use my 6 seconds of free speech to say to Angerfist, put me down with put me down there as I point to where the
Speaking of
command.
which, Angerfist, you're up.
Oh, I really quickly need to check one of my path features that I haven't used in a long time. So, how tall is this wall?
How tall is the wall? 10 feet.
Oh, so I'm towering.
It's about the same height as halfway up your shin.
Oh no, they're 27 feet tall, so it's more like up to like the lower
Waist.
half of their leg, because half of their height would be in leg.
Yeah. So, the 3 of the 4 people that are going to try and shoot me, are they within 15 feet of each other in a line?
No, they're spaced out.
That is unfortunate. I did not
However,
also.
there is 2 in a line.
Oh, good. So, I do not know where Genesis actually wanted himself to be dropped.
Oh,
So,
I
Angerfist.
would have pointed exactly where.
And where's that?
Where the commander used to be.
Alright.
So where there's like a pile of ash and a dagger.
Whether that's within reach of where I am,
You could punt him over there. You could throw him over there.
I could flick him over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so long as that doesn't take away from my attack action.
It doesn't. So
Cool.
you just brush Genesis off your shoulder and send him flying.
Yeah.
Genesis, you are now over there. You'll have to wait until it is your turn.
And then I'm gonna do me old line attack thing to hit those 2 guys.
Alright, cool. How does that work again?
They have to be within. Unfortunately, I initially read it wrong when I used to do it. It takes my entire action to do, but it allows me to attack all creatures in a 15-foot line within my reach.
Alright, cool. So you slam your sword into the ground,
My sword, yes.
and
I need to roll an attack roll for each one, though,
what?
which is
So roll
unfortunate.
the attack for both of them.
Yep. So here is the attack for them. So that is a 25 and a 35.
1 hits, 1 crits.
Nice. Okay, so I'll do the hit first. D8. Plus
Also,
actions.
Nubek, if you can't stick around for the game, you don't have to.
I'll see what happens. I'm still here.
Yep.
So slash 4d8 plus 10 plus 4 plus d4.
So you're first making sure that the first one is a crit and the other one's a hit, right?
Okay, that was the normal hit.
That was the normal hit?
Yeah.
Right. Still
That
alive.
was the crit. 4. No, it's not 48 anymore. That is a question mark. Slash. I'm pretty sure brutal crit just adds one die, not a set of die.
No, it just adds one extra die. It
Okay.
doesn't add the extra
Yeah.
damage, just adds one more die.
Okay. The brutal crit dice do not get the extra crit damage. Okay.
Yeah.
8 plus 10 is 4 plus 1d4 plus 4 plus 4 times 8 is 32.
The 32. Yes.
90.
Alright, cool. So that one dies. Roll me a d4.
3.
3. Nothing drops.
Unfortunately, it takes my action to do that, and it's not a something I can just do as it.
Yep.
It's not an attack action. I
Nubek
wish
is
it
still
was.
slinking his way towards location. Axdef. They're gonna shoot at you again.
Yay!
Oh wait, the two people who are still alive that can shoot at you and thing are gonna quickly do that. That's another crit from one of them and a miss from the other. You take 20 damage.
So I only take 16.
No, not you, Axdef.
Oh,
Goes towards Troy. Now
Question,
towards
are
you.
they?
the
Are
two
they not?
attacks.
Are they? Are they within 5 feet of me?
No,
Okay.
the one that actually
So I
hit
took-
is not. Axdef.
Okay, so they got higher than 32.
One of them hits, the other one misses, and they get another crit. Take another 20 damage.
So
16.
it's 2 hits.
Alright. Well,
As it is now
I'm gonna
up
do.
to you.
I'm gonna do one attack on the one that's injured, and then the other on the other one.
Alright. Is that equal to 32?
Which one?
The first one.
Mm,
I was
17,
asked.
18,
I was
20,
asking.
21, 22,
34.
24.
34. Yeah, that crits.
Okay, so I got one crit and one hit, or just one crit?
One crit, one hit.
Okay, so the crit was on the injured one then. So he was the first target. So it becomes, because I've also
that'll
got
be,
brutal critical. So
Yeah, that'll be 5d6
okay, so
plus
5d6.
plus 12 because the brutal critical dies do not gain the benefit of the crit.
So plus 12. Then
Plus-
the 9 goes to an 18. Right.
Because does the 9 go to an 18?
No, because you're only hitting the person once.
Yeah, the 9.
So
The
9.
9 stays as a 9.
And then my
Then-
rage bonus not
Yeah.
change.
Yeah.
And I've also got, pretty sure, because I fucked this up, I'm pretty sure I also get the 1d6 as well.
Yeah, you get the 1d6 as well, which
Yeah,
means
which
you
would
get
get
the plus
critted.
6 on top
6.
of that.
Yeah.
So
And that
then
also
plus-
gives you the extra holy damage as well.
Necrotic in his case because he's evil.
Yeah.
Okay, so the total should be, this is how I've got it written down. So it's 5d6 plus 12 plus 9 plus 10 plus 1d6 plus 6.
Plus your, I think it's your barbarian level halved?
That is
for,
what the 10
That's-
is.
That's the
Oh, okay.
9.
Yeah, it'd be
we-
a 9.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the 9.
Yeah, so that should be correct. So he takes 58 damage.
They die, roll me a d4.
Okay. It is a 3.
Right, nothing happens. And the other attack, roll the damage. It's not a crit, so
So
2d6.
Back to 2d6.
plus 9, plus 10, plus
1d6. Should use it.
28 damage.
Alright, cool, they're still alive. The other one's dead, turned to ash, but still alive. Alright, Genesis. You're now next to the ash pile, where there is a dagger.
Awesome. I don't have any bullets left, so I'm going to pick up the dagger.
Alright,
I'd like
Um,
just quickly. I'd like to think that the guy that I didn't kill with my first hit is like, oh yeah, that wasn't too bad. Looks at his friend and there's nothing.
yeah.
So, how many people are around? Because I just got a shiny new dagger, and I need to
There's
test
no
it
one
out.
around except for the person that you shot at that's now aiming at you.
Excellent. I'm gonna go stab him. How far away is he?
He's 30 feet.
Awesome. Wait. What does a mobile do again? Sorry, no. Yeah, mobile. Front page. Let's just bring that up just so I can double check.
If you attack someone, even if you hit or miss, you do not provoke an opportunity attack.
No, it's something else.
Alright.
Something
Well,
part of it, but it's not specifically that. It was. Oh yes, it's dash action. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna go stab a bitch.
Alright, roll an attack. This is not a plus item. It is a 1d8 dagger, which you have picked up.
right. My weapon has reached. My attacks have reached now.
And depending how big you are, depends how big the reach is.
Okay.
God, I for some reason just decided to keep this subclass just for the reach and just only really big things, but just staying just a little bit out of the attack range, and I just slapped them with my
13 for my first attack.
Rip.
You miss.
Okay. For my second, it's a 27.
You hit.
Just to be safe, I'll roll the third as well. An 18. Okay.
You hit.
Awesome. So slash R. I'm just gonna roll them together. 2d8 plus 17 damage.
Alright, cool. That's a lot.
Cool.
What's your dexterity?
My dexterity, it's a
Yeah.
plus.
Oh, alright.
If it was level 19 version, he decided to get gifted wisdom.
Yeah, I was testing.
Stuff has done his thing. Nubek is still making their way
Hoping I'm
down.
on.
Anger Fist.
Cool. Well, I'm going to attack the two that shot me. I'm just going to yell out, "Surrender or die!" So that is a 29 and a 19.
29 and a 19. One on each of them.
Yeah.
Hits.
Cool. So first attack. Why did that roll that? It's meant to roll that. And then the second attack. So 36 on one and 37 on the other.
Sure.
Alright, cool. I wonder if any of these guys are going to be able to, like, show
Yeah.
their shields shatter before they die.
I didn't kill the one that I already
That's their
damaged.
turn. They're going to aim at you, Anger Fist. And they're going to miss. As it is now Axtef's turn. As the last dude is going to try and attack you. And misses.
Cool. 2 hits for him.
Uh-oh.
Ow. An 11 and a 17, so it's 29 and a
35.
yeah.
Alright, so crit and hit.
So this will be the crit damage. $59. And then the normal damage. 29. But wait, hold on. If I roll a 1 or 2 on a damage die for an attack I make with a melee weapon,
You can reroll.
I can re-roll the dice, yes. So I can only re-roll
Nice.
one of those, so...
You can
I thought-
re-roll 2.
Oh, I can re-roll
2d6.
both?
Oh, no,
You got a
don't,
2 on the first one.
Nah, don't
Or a
worry
1.
about that one.
But
In my
roll the
opinion,
1.
if you get a 2, you should never
Only ever
reroll
re-roll
2.
ones.
Only ever
Only ever roll
re-rolls, 'cause-
re-ones because it can only either be the same or better.
Yep.
Well, I'll just do the 1d6 then.
D6, yeah.
Yep.
6!
Nice. So
Alright,
that other one
so-
is a 34.
34. Alright, roll us a d4.
And that's a 1.
Thing happens. He falls and turns into ash. Nothing left behind. You did negative 39 of his health.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
As it is now Genesis' turn, the dude's going to try and shoot at you because he didn't get to shoot at you beforehand, so I'm going to get him to shoot this time. And he misses. It's now your turn, Genesis.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna stab him
3 times.
because it's the only thing I can do currently.
Alright, stab him 3 times.
Natural 20.
It's a
What?
crit.
1, 2, 8.
So keep attacking. Keep attacking.
Huh? I was just gonna roll the crit damage first
Why?
because he may die in the first one.
That's a hit.
Hit.
Don't think he's dead.
Well, so yeah, that's a hit, by the way. I hope you heard me say that.
Yes. 6
Right?
and
27.
12.
12 misses. Wait.
The 12 was the damage.
Hit 12 damage.
Oh, right. So the first attack broke his shield. The second attack hurt. Actually, the second attack was a crit.
Hmm?
His
Oh yeah, because his
shields went
shield
down.
broke.
Yeah, his shield broke. So he basically got critted. So just add an 8 to that damage, and that's so I'll just take away another 8.
14.
And then the damage there, which is 12.
Wait, if the second attack was a crit, then this third attack would also be a crit.
Yeah, so add another 8 on.
That's a
Hey guys, roll a
20.
d4.
Slash R1d4. True.
Nothing
Congratulations,
happens.
Hayden. You actually got to see the benefits of getting rid of their shields, whilst the Angerfist and Axe that they're just dealing too much damage to see the benefits.
Once you get to the captains, that's when you'll probably be able to see that. Anyway, so the Genesis overkilled the fucking the elite enemy, and and the elite enemy dropped a dagger for him because of it.
Mm,
I needed
So
a weapon. So
Anger
these things-
Fist, they're
yeah.
gonna shoot at you. They're going to miss. Your shield is absorbing this damage like a boss. Go
Right,
ahead, it's
well.
your turn.
One attack at each again.
Alright.
So a 29 and a 23.
29
No, a-
hits.
Yeah, 29 and a 23.
Yep, both hits.
So first attack, second attack. So 38 on one, and then 34 on the other.
Alright, roll a d4.
Three.
Nothing happens. Man, this loot system fucking sucks.
Man, so
It truly
There were
is
6.
based on the
There
one
were
it was
6.
based on.
There was 7 individuals, and only 1 out of the 7 dropped anything, and it was a bloody dagger.
It's
To
a
be
good
fair,
dagger.
it is actually very similar to the system that we have based it on.
Alright. Axtef, you're up. You can see one person left that is currently trying to shoot Angerfist.
are they on the wall with me or not?
No,
Are they below the wall?
you weren't on the wall.
I got thrown onto the wall.
Over the wall.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Yeah,
The wall is
I would
not a big enough wall to stand on.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, well, obviously I can
But-
see them then.
Oh, I
Yes.
just realized I'm Attack on Titaning this.
Yes, you are.
Alright, I will run up to them if I can within my 4 feet,
Yep.
and I will tickle them with the Sorax
Right.
twice. An 18 and an 18, so that becomes a 36.
First
then
one
a-
hits.
40, I don't know,
And then a 30.
and a 30.
Second one. So technically, the second one is also a crit, but the first one will kill him. However, I'll humor you and let you do the full crit.
Okay, so it
Roll
will
the
go
crit damage
from-
twice.
Wait, do I add the extra D
just
dice
roll
as
the-
well?
Just roll the crit damage one twice.
60 and a 55.
Yep.
Oh
alright,
wait,
roll a
sorry, I've got
d4.
2 ones. I've got I've got 2
Oh.
ones. I've got to re-roll those real quick. Sorry. Oh, 4 and a 1. So extra.
So plus 3 damage, so 58.
Cool.
118 damage.
Yes.
So roll a d4.
Not gonna. Oh, 14. There you go.
That.
4.
Oh, sweet. Roll us a d2.
Roll.
A 2.
2.
Right, roll us another d2.
2.
Alright, cool. Now I take over from here and I roll the rest.
This weapon is yours. You got the kill.
Oh yeah, no. Still shit from
Okay,
me.
so that is that. Roll a d3.
Wherein it's a gun, and I have to teach him how to use guns now.
It is a gun.
Please tell me it's a shotgun, because that would work so well.
Nah,
Well,
there are no
Unfortunately, there are no
shotguns.
shotguns.
Sad, I know.
Can I get Axdef? I need to roll me a 1d3.
A 1d3, okay. Roll a 1d3 for you. Your 1d3 is a tree.
Alright, cool. So it's a d10. Roll me 1d6, -2.
Tis a 2.
Is a 2. Alright, so it's 2d10 damage.
Roll a d12 for charges.
Yep, roll d12.
Just a flat 12?
Yep,
12 charges.
12 charges. Nice.
Then a d10 plus 4.
It's a 9.
Nice.
Fine.
What have I got?
Charges. 9 seconds. Alright, so you have gotten dropped, and this was picked up by what's death.
Oh, pardon.
No, I just realized you guys are meant to be rolling 2d4 for those. I'm stupid. Because you're meant to
We're
be
meant to be
rolling a d4 for the shield, chance of a shield, and a weapon.
Oh.
I'll roll another d4 if you want.
Nah, because something would have dropped. It can only drop one. Can't drop both.
Yeah.
So there's what you have. You have a 2d10 rifle that has 12 charges, which means you can shoot it 12 times, and it takes 9 rounds to recharge 1 round.
Where did it get put there?
Evil campaign. So the loot
Okay.
works. See, guys?
Honestly, it is very similar to the system that we based it on.
Yes.
Would my attack
So-
bonus still be an 18 with it?
It would use
no,
Dex.
'cause It
Okay, so
uses
it's a-
Dex. And you're not proficient in...
Okay, so it would just be a 5 then, because
You're
that's
not
what my attack
proficient...
Mhm.
You're not proficient in ranged weapons, are you?
does.
Not this
Javelins
kind.
count as a weapon?
Yeah.
Then I guess you could say I am.
Anyway, so...
Barbarian.
You've
2d10.
cleared out the camp. Ba-ba-da-da-ba.
Yeah.
You
Wait, do
see
I
a
get my
station
rage
with-
and whatever bonuses with this? Or would I
Nuvik
not?
finally
No.
arrives.
Nubek, you arrive as you
Does Nubek just climb up Angerfist's leg?
Yeah, climbs
Nuvik
up
is-
Angerfist's leg, then uses Angerfist's leg as a to jump over the thing, gets into the compound, and walks straight towards any of the tents that says crew quarters, because that's where the gold and anything else will be.
Yep. Nuvik to like as he's walking past people, he's like, "You guys took too long." I decided to speed up the whole process. Nuvik thought if he just went and fucked something, made everything happen, you guys would get off your asses and work. And it
So-
worked, see? And Nuvik starts looting.
On the south end of the compound, there is a large stone slab, and on top of these stone slabs looks to be cylindrical objects that have weird rubbery tendrils that are connected to each of these horseless drawn carts.
I'm gonna walk up to the slab, I'm gonna slap and go, "Hey, slab!"
Hey, slab, you get an inspiration.
Yeah, fucking That was my plan from fucking earlier too. I was gonna do it.
Uh,
I've been thinking as soon as you said slab, I'm like, I'm gonna do it.
Angerfist is just gonna like. Are the gates? Do the gates look locked at all?
The
Kick-
gates. The gates look like a wall, but they do look like they can be opened somehow. Push down,
I'm
most likely.
I'm
Well, he
actually-
just like he would open one of the gates from the outside in, then he could
The gates have to roll downwards, sort of thing.
roll downwards. Okay.
So you would be able to probably push it down with your size.
Yeah.
So you just put
Yeah.
you put your large fucking boot on top and just force the gate down. Roll me an athletics check to see how successful this will be.
Well, I am still raging at this point.
Rage only ends only if you say so. So, the 32, you push it down. You all hear a sickening sound of like gears, like gears tearing, and just the sounds of mechanical
Metal
failure
rearing.
as he pushes this gate down with a thud.
Agabus will then return to the size that he believes he well. He will return to the size that he normally is when he rages, and then end his rage. Then he returns back to being 8'5".
Yep. Genesis, what are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm gonna start looking for the captain's quarters. Sorry, the command building.
Here is it's in Evil Game Info. Here is the compound design. Don't worry about the squares that are on there. You have the road in the middle, which is again paved with some weird black material with white lines in the middle. On the north side is 3 personnel tents. Sorry, 2 personnel tents, a mess tent, and what looks to be some sort of tower that has which seems to have a box connected to it at the bottom. It's not a tower someone can get up into, as it goes to a point. It has a lot of weird circular dishes on it too. The building behind that seems to be the command center.
I'll go there.
The door is locked.
Awesome.
I'm
Realizing
assuming
there's no key anymore.
You want me to apply brute force?
I'm assuming that the vehicles or whatever we're looking, the wagons are in this big rectangular one.
Yeah, that's like a large slab of stone, even though we all know
Yeah.
it's concrete.
It's
But I'm
slab.
Yeah.
just saying that. I'm just saying because your characters have no idea what the fuck concrete is. I'm like, it's a stone.
What
It's a weird looking stone.
is stone?
Rockin' stone.
Which is stronger, concrete or just stone?
Depends which type of stone you're talking about. If it's something like the stone that's if you're talking about
That holds Excalibur, indestructible.
Anyway, I'll let you guys do this real quick. For Newbeck,
Okay, pavered
I
stone
need-
is stronger than concrete.
Yes.
I need you to roll me 74 times 10.
Hey,
I'll be right back.
Wait,
Axe Death, Angerfist, could you?
you could get
this
big
one?
here, Nubex.
What's wrong, Jedi Sai?
7d4 plus
Well,
Times
the
10.
door's locked, and I believe the person who had the key disintegrated. So
Did you
I'm
say
going
Four.
to a direct
He said-
application of
Move
brute
back.
force.
Nubeck, he said 74 times 10.
Alright, we'll do that.
I'll brute force the door for you.
And
But I
so
first
that's
pick up what's behind the door.
210.
Yeah.
Is that a deal, Genocide?
Really
What?
sound like shit, dude.
I said I will brute force the door, but the
Yeah,
catch-22 is I get the first pick of what's behind it. Or if there is anything behind it, I get the first pick. Is that agreeable terms with you, Genocide?
I might see if I can't open it myself. And it's at that point, it's just notices the gun in your hand. It's like, where'd you get that?
You wish you had it.
Well, yes and no.
I
Yes,
put it on my
because
back.
I'm the only one out of us that knows how to fucking use it, so I'm gonna have to teach you that. And no, because I've got a better one.
You know, when Max goes
You would
back, I'm
hear-
gonna prove that I can use
you-
it.
I was
When
just
Max
gonna.
gets back.
I was just gonna say, Angerfist yells out from across. It's like, yeah, and how often can you fire the damn thing?
Like a minute. That's why I have this thing, the dagger. Not gonna lie, but when he said that it's a D8 dagger, I just went, okay, so I now have a karambit.
Nah, you have a CS:GO knife.
So a karambit.
They probably are karambits. I don't know. All I know is at the moment, people really want CS:GO knives.
Yeah, Karambit's the one that's got the curved handle.
I
But
know
actually-
what a karambit
yeah,
looks
okay.
like. Yeah,
I wasn't too sure. The way you were
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about it, I just didn't think you knew what it was.
yeah. I just don't
Damn.
really care.
Me being ready to explain what a fucking karambit is to you.
That's cool, dude.
No, I always had the fascination with not knives, of a karambit. It's got like the fucking, you know how it's got the
They do
the
have a really
thumb
interesting
hole.
design because it's like, yeah, you
The
hold
finger
them backwards.
Yeah,
Like
but
you hold them
the-
differently to every other knife.
I have a fascination with
I'm back.
scissors, because I'll literally put them on my hand, spin it around, and catch it just constantly.
Yeah, and
Max,
that's what you do with karambits as well.
I need to prove that I can use this gun to Genesis, so I'm going to point it at him and shoot him.
Alright, roll the attack.
Alright, so 1d20. 5. 24. Hey Genesis, is the 24 hit?
Me use gun.
What?
Me good
Tell
use
me,
gun.
what is the AC of the building I'm standing in front of?
What?
Less than yours.
I haven't. You don't hit. It's like
What is your AC?
What?
I have a 27 AC.
Oh, fuck off.
So you
I'm
still
wearing,
have less than
what I'm wearing is essentially a long sleeve shirt, a jacket, and pants.
He has a 27 AC due to his shield.
Yeah. And it's like, well, at least you can hit the broadside of a bar. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm gonna fucking hit you with my axe now. Fuck you. Nah,
Alright,
fuck you. I've hit you with my axe now.
drops
Fuck
the
you.
fucking gun, walks up
I
with the
fu-
axe. Alright, roll the
Fuck
attack.
you. That's a 37. Fuck you.
Alright, there you go, that's a hit.
Fuck you. This is your own fault. You have no one else to blame but yourself for that.
Well, technically, I can blame you.
No, you can't.
Technically.
No,
Oh,
you're the
you-
one that
you
thought
know
it was
what,
a good
you're lucky
idea
I'm
to
not
a Siberian.
You were really lucky I decided not to rage before doing this to you. 21 damage.
Okay, so 20 damage.
And then I pick up the fucking rifle, put it on my back again.
So, move back, what did you
So
get?
I feel like what should have happened is it did
got a
hit him. It
21.
just
Which would be
21?
210
210.
if you times it by 10. Yep.
You find 210 gold pieces. I'm going through the personal quarters. As for
It all gets put in my pocket.
Yep. As for Genesis, how do you want to try and get into this building?
Well, the only way I was going to be able to with help was to let him have first pick, and well,
yeah. I told him I would go
Wasn't
through the
gonna
door
let
for
that
brute force if
far.
I got first pick of what was on the other side, if there was anything on the other side. and then he decided to say that fucking he'll try to open it on his own first.
Alright, roll an athletics check.
I'll be back.
I'm just gonna stand there and watch him.
Okay, athletics. Okay, that's not bad.
Can I somehow give him disadvantage?
No.
Okay.
That is a natural. Me checks to see door is locked. Door is locked.
So you try and open the door by bursting in. I could only imagine that the best answer for how this happens is this. You put all your weight into your foot and you send yourself flying back to the ground.
Oh my god, it's so high. Zip down. Like, yeah, I'm gonna try that again, except this time I'm gonna be smarter about this. I'm gonna get this open. I'm gonna be smarter about this.
This is Axtef's reaction to when you hit the door and fail.
He got a natural one.
Steph is currently laughing at you. Go ahead
Let's
and
try
again.
this again, shall we? Is there anything I can do that will make this better?
Just as a pre-warning, and I'm saying this meta-wise, if you fail again,
You should.
and you're standing in front of that door,
He's going to use you as the battering ram.
you're going to be my meat shield for this. I'm putting you through the door with my force.
You could then technically say that he got through first.
Yeah,
Technically,
That's what I was
without
gonna
my
say.
help, without my
Genesis,
help, he wouldn't
roll
have.
again.
That's what I was gonna say. If he fails again, Axter should just reach over and
21.
just pull the door off.
Alright, so instead of doing that, you shoulder charge. Nothing happens.
Damn.
I'll give you 6 seconds. And this is meta-wise. I'll give you 6 seconds to choose to move or not.
So, how long have we been? How long since the end of combat?
Less than a minute.
Less than a minute.
Technically, that
Nubek
means
is-
Axteth would still be raging unless he decided not to rage.
Nubek
unless he decided to end his
is rather efficient at how he finds gold.
Yeah, and Anguphis is currently checking out like the stone slab with the interesting shit on it.
I am now going to walk up to the door.
I didn't hear you, Carl.
What?
Less than a minute.
Less than a minute.
Okay then.
I'm
Well,
gonna
it
walk.
doesn't matter much anyway. I'm gonna shoot the fucking where the lock is.
There's no lock.
Well,
It's
sucks for
good.
the door because I've just put the barrel to it and fired.
Alright. Roll the attack.
It's gonna be that big of a hole. It's gonna be like a right. Like,
It's gonna be
Put a
funny. You guys
fucking
are gonna
rifle
open
hole
the
in it.
door, and Nuvix is gonna be on the other side.
you're on the other side.
13? Does a
Alright, you
13 hit the door?
I
Awesome.
fucking hope a 30 hits the door.
Goodbye, whatever was on the other side of that door, I guess.
15 damage.
Right, you fire as a hole goes
Fifteen.
through the door, and you see
doesn't
then
have a
you hear
penetrating
the
effect.
sound of something sort of tiny explode inside.
Oh, you shot a fucking fire. You shot a red barrel. How do you feel? Huh? I'm gonna grab the door and I'm gonna try to rip it off a tin.
Alright, roll an athletics check.
Remember, because it's been less than a minute, unless you've decided to end your rage, you're still raging.
He did
And what does
start
that mean?
laughing. Anyway,
Yeah, I
it
did
means that
that
you
last.
still have athletic. You still have advantage.
Have
on athletics
advantage.
checks.
Oh, well,
I'd imagine.
I do
'cause-
have. If this is lower than a certain point, I don't know. Where was it?
You can roll another d20 because you have advantage, dude.
Yeah, no. But there was. I had something that said something. I just gotta find it.
Oh, right. That's a
If my total strength, if the total of my strength check is less than my strength score, which it is,
Indomitable Might. Yeah, you can use the score in place of the total.
So
So what does it become?
that goes from a 23 to a 29.
Alright, so you sort of just put muscle in to where Genesis is, grab the hole he just made, and pull. As the door bends, but does not come off of what it
Is
off
it?
the
Hold up.
rails it's on.
Is it a metal door?
Yes.
Makes sense.
Welcome to the world of technology, you Neanderthals.
I was like, this is the fucking wooden door. This can't just shot it like as if it's gonna fucking blow
Like-
the door off, and then
like,
I'm just
I go-
like, it bends. I'm like, oh fuck, it's a metal door. Oh my god.
Like in context, Angus is over by the stone slab. It doesn't look like proper stones. He's actually, and he knows what that.
You're just
normal
confused.
stone
You're
was
just like, that's
Well,
not.
no, he's just testing. Like,
There's
okay,
also
so this
like
amount of
metal
strength.
rails coming out of the stone. And
Yeah.
there's the big like horseless the horseless
The
drawn
cars,
carts, and then
Yeah.
there's like these weird like cylindrical objects that seem to be sealed with some weird rubber tendril coming off that seems to be able to be maneuvered into a slot in these weird carts.
Meta. I'm assuming that's the fuel for them. That's
Yeah.
how they get fueled.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Is
with
there
the
any
door
like?
bend-
Is there anything that like might have information about these things on this stone slab?
Most likely in the command center that just got shot at.
and blown off a bit.
Yeah, Angus is gonna head that way.
With the door, Max,
Yes.
with it being bent, I'm guessing it's just bent as if, I don't know how to. It's not bending so much that I could fit myself through. It's bent like that you can. It's coming out, but with a
Yeah.
with a gap. Right.
Yeah, there's a bit of a gap. There's not enough of a gap for you or Genesis to get in.
Angus would make his way over to the command center because he wants to
I'm a-
find information out about these things.
I'm
So
a pull
you
on the
walk
door
over-
even harder.
Alright. Roll another athletics.
32.
Okay, you finally pull it off its hinges.
And with me pulling it off the
Well,
hinges,
not hinges,
where
off
Genesis?
the rails.
Genesis, where are you standing? Behind
I'd
me, to
imagine
the
Genesis
right or to the
would've-
left?
I feel like Genesis would have taken quite a few steps back.
Yeah.
So he's
'Cause,
not right
I would've-
behind you at all.
So the way that I would imagine that Axe would have done this, because of how the door is now bent out, there would have been a gap at least on both sides for him to be able to just grab the fucking door from
Yeah.
both sides. So he's just fucking pulled it off, lifted it up
He
above his
pulled
head,
it
and then
off
just thrown it to the
style.
side.
Inside,
And then he's now just
you
going to stand
see
inside the
a
door and
weird-
wait for. I'm just going to stand
Inside,
at the
you see
door.
a weird tower. Well, a weird, like, black box that seems to be destroyed.
I'm going to stand inside the doorway and I'm going to turn around and look towards Genesis. You're not getting
And
in here.
you see Angerfist walking towards you.
And I'll let Angerfist.
So
Can Nuvex walk past as well?
Angerfist. As you enter, you see
The smoking
quite a
box.
few things in here, but you see a smoking box and a black window-like thing, except this one's not showing any light.
Black dough.
and it looks like something
A
has been
monitor.
damaged.
And it looks
Oh.
like something's been damaged. That basically the shot destroyed the fucking the monitor that everyone always puts the computer tower at the lower point. Well, most people put their towers below their desks. So
Yeah.
in this case, it was also below the desk, and because shooting downwards towards the door, would have been the preference. Yeah. Anyway, this room, apart from that one area, there's quite a few things. In fact, there's a lockbox in here.
I mean, Angus this would attempt to open the lockbox.
Alright, roll me an intelligence check.
Shit.
That's a 7.
Alright, roll me an athletics check. Your best course of action, in your opinion, is to try and tear the front off the lockbox.
Or tear the lock off the lockbox.
That's a 22, which is lower than what I have, so that's a 26.
Hell yeah, brother!
You pull the thing off. I need you to bear with me as I roll a few things.
That's gotta be good.
Watch everything else be bad.
Yeah. Bound to happen.
Alright. Troy.
Yep.
Roll me
Yep.
1d10 plus 2.
Nine.
Roll me 1d10 negative 3.
Uh, 1d10 negative 3. So, 1?
1. It would be minimum of 1 if it rolled anything lower.
Yep.
Roll me a d4.
2.
And roll me a d4.
1.
Cool. So, you have found a +3 shield with the following: 9 durability, 1 recharge time, 2 damage negation, and 1 extra damage when the shields are down.
It will make my AC go. I'm correct in assuming that will make my. Yeah. +3 to AC. Oh. I quite like having my AC being 32, though.
But on the off chance that someone hits you with some pretty
You
hefty
could always
damage,
give me the shield if you really want.
But it has a very good charge time. There's 1
Oh,
charge
no.
time.
This is how you act in Borderlands. Sometimes we're just sitting there, and you're like, good charge time. Yes.
9 durability.
Newback rolls a
Basically-
20.
Basically, every round it'll get a durability back. If I don't get hit.
Yep.
I have a better chance of being hit. But it does last longer.
And you also now take. You now can take 2 damage
2 less
off,
damage. Yeah.
and you can deal 1 extra damage if the shield is down.
Yeah. So, +3. 3. C. 9.
You find 6 platinum coins.
See.
Newback.
Thank you.
So you using it?
1.
Do I know if I should write in Anger Fist, Axe Death, or Jealousus?
No, he's not getting in. I said he's not getting in. I'm standing in the doorway.
I've
Oh.
walked off.
Honestly, I'm actually quite.
Flip a
I'm
coin.
quite happy. I'm quite happy with my shield due to the fact that it gives me +8
So,
AC.
Axe Death?
Yeah, he'll throw the. I'll pass it to Axe Death and say, "Is that if that's any better than yours, use it."
There you go.
Pretty
There's
sure
all
of it.
those numbers. You'll be able to see the coloration of what does what. Yeah, I'll make it easy. 9D for durability. C for
One
charge.
C. Yep.
2 for AC.
No, the 3 is
No.
for the AC.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
plus 3 AC. Shield.
2 is for damage negation.
Damage
for
negation.
DM, and then
Give me 1 quick second.
And 1 is damage extra
ED.
damage, so
So,
ED.
plus 3 shield, so 9 is charge time.
9 is durability.
9 is
Oh, sure.
durability.
Yeah, you could just copy paste what's been
I'm
written
pretty
there.
sure this is an upgrade to the AC you were given before with a +2. It's now +3, and you get all this extra bonus.
Yeah, it is an upgrade for Axe Death.
What's
be an
the
upgrade.
one
You
again?
guys seeing that +3 right there? That
I'm
3
also-
was a shield, and then I rolled a 1, and it wasn't a prefix shield.
Yeah, if it was a prefix shield, I probably would have used
Alright,
it.
so 9 is durability, 1 is what?
Reach
first
charge
one.
time.
So charge.
How many rounds you need to not be hit for it
Yeah,
to regain a
The
durability.
2 was
Damage
damage,
negation.
DG, neg.
Yep.
That's
And
nag.
the 1
Oh,
is
hang on,
extra
The
damage.
damage negation. Oh, you had 4 damage negation. This one's giving
It
you
is-
only 2.
Yeah, but I
it's
get a
giving
plus
him-
3.
Yeah, it's making him harder to hit, but he'll take a bit more damage.
If he gets hit.
And he'll do... Yeah.
And then the last
Genesis.
one, number 1.
Yeah.
The number 1 is extra damage. If your shields deplete, you'll be dealing 1 extra damage. Genesis. What
Yep.
does your boon do?
Fuck. I didn't like the sound of that.
You can see secret doors and switches.
Angerfist probably would have also said to let Genesis have a look in here, just in case, because he is more
While
perceptive than
looking
the both
around,
of
you
us.
see that there is a switch hidden away near the large slab. Would you like to pull it?
I look at it. Look towards the command center. Fuck it. I pull the switch.
You pull the switch as a small hatch opens next to you. As I'm going to need you to roll me a d20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
13.
Now roll me a d2. As it wasn't a legendary. Alright, roll me another d2. Well, it wasn't an elite. Alright, roll me d3.
3.
Alright, now roll me 1d3 plus... 1d3 take away 3.
Do you mean a D6 take away 3?
Yeah, d6 take away 3, sorry.
-1.
-1. Alright, so it's a rocket launcher to start off with.
Yeah.
Now I'll need you to roll me a d2.
1.
1. and now roll me a 2d6, take away 3.
So, roll a d6, take 3
Two
twice.
2d6.
2d6, take away 3.
True.
2d10 rocket launcher damage. Alright, charges. Roll me 1d6, negative 3. What'd you get?
1.
One charge. Alright, and now the cycle time 1d10 plus 4.
6.
6. Alright. This drops. Man, I can't believe no one has gotten a plus weapon yet.
Use your set.
I think I'm the only one that does. Don't I have a +3?
Okay.
I do have a +2
I'm talking about
weapon.
outside.
Actually getting a weapon, yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
So
Um,
who is going to get that rocket launcher, Genesis? Anyone? Or are you just gonna like hold on to it?
Well, I am probably going to give it to someone, to be honest.
Because it's extra damage while you're waiting for things to charge. It's like, oh, I've got to wait for those things to charge. Let me pull out a rocket launcher. Bang!
I'm gonna I'm gonna pick it up for one, but I'm going to realize the fact that I can see shit that I couldn't before. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look. I'm gonna take a look around. Like, he's gonna go around all the buildings, check everything, and when he finally meets with the group, he's going to say, "All right, so who wants a rocket launcher?"
I mean, Angerfist is going to ask Axteth if his old shield is better than either Genesis or Nubex's. If it is, might be a good idea to let them have it.
Maybe. Planning to sell it, honestly.
So, in here, Angerfist, you find nothing else but weird blinking green lights on boxes inside inside a metal case with glass on it.
This looks annoying.
This would, if it weren't for you being a Neanderthal, you'd know what this is.
I touch one of the green blinking lights.
You can't. It's behind glass. Anyway, it's a.
I break the glass.
It's a set. Alright,
Please don't.
roll the attack.
Don't you ever question. I'm doing it with my fist, by the way, so.
Yep. I punch it. Brick, no! I punch it.
I'm assuming there's no way for me to attempt to catch Axteth's fist.
35! Can you roll higher?
If
you can roll higher, you can catch my.
You two will need to roll a initiative.
Can I roll an insight?
I'm pretty sure he's got a better initiative than I do.
I think we have the same initiative.
What did you say, Nubek?
Can I try figure
I
out?
got an
what the
11
hell it is?
initiative.
Sorry, can
I got a
can-
7.
guys,
Sorry.
guys. When I'm asking a player a question, please, especially when they're unwell. I know how it feels to be unwell. Nubek, one more time.
Sorry, I took some medicine. I'm having ice cream right now, so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Can I roll to figure out what the hell it is, or is it too advanced?
You would have to have someone explain it to you.
Okay, too easy. Thank you.
You'd all have to get that all of this explained to you, which I'm sure you'd all be able to pick up. But it's like it's basically monkeys hitting a nuclear bomb. Anyway, so
You mean exactly what's about?
I'm not going to be able to catch him.
So you go to catch his fist as your hand lands on his fist, but you weren't ready. As your hand is pushed into the glass, back of hand wise, smashing into the glass. You take 1 point of piercing damage, and Axdef gets away scot-free, smashing into the thing and damaging whatever was in there as it's.
Well, I
no
was
longer-
only meant to break the glass, which is like
Your
But
strength
I know
is
what
beyond.
glass is.
Yeah, but this glass is a lot thinner than the glass that's usually a window glass.
damn, I know how to protect their important shit. That's all I'm gonna say.
Anyway, Angerfist, you don't take that damage though because damage negation.
No, I don't. I don't have that shield.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
no, that's right.
I gave that to Axe.
Okay, so you do take that 1 damage then. As because it was his hand in front, it's the reason why it had a lot more force, because you sort of just pushed his hand into it and shattered the glass, and his hand kind of cracked some of the stuff in there.
Yeah.
But
As
is
you
there
hear
still
the
a working
sound,
green button?
There's 3 of the boxes now don't have green lights on them. The other
I'm gonna
the
poke
other
the one.
17 do.
Okay, I'm gonna poke one of the green lights.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Is there anything? Can I try to pick one up?
So you try and pull
I'm
it out
gonna-
of an area, so it looks like it slides out.
Probably best to leave this because they might have information that Zark could use.
So why don't
You
we
know,
take
it might.
So you pull
I have a
as you
fe-
pull this one out, you see that there's wires connected to it. How'd you like
Feel
to
like-
proceed?
Because I feel like they're not going to work if we take them from here.
Next, Steph, how'd you like to proceed?
Yeah. I'm gonna look at Angerfist, look at the box, look at Angerfist, look at the box, point at the wires, and go, "What the fuck are these?"
I have a feeling that they're letting it do whatever the fuck
Oh
it
my
is
god,
that
it's a
they're doing.
trap!
No.
You drop it, you
No,
basically
no,
drop
no,
it, it smashes into the glass.
No,
it
no.
goes-
It's a trap. He goes to throw it, but doesn't throw it at the ground.
Anyway, so what do you do?
Then he
with it?
tracks
Do you
off.
do you put it back in to the slot that you grabbed it from, or
I'll
you just gonna hold it?
I'll try to put it back that I took it out of
You
because
do
I
do it easily.
I'm notoriously known for trying to put things back into an area that it's been. I can't get it in properly. So I've got to jiggle and jangle and fucking push and pull a few hundred times.
Oh no, it was fine. You got it in. You see a little black box on a table which has weird lines in it, and it has a weird little knob. It has a small pointy part to it, and you can hear it has a voice behind it. Forward operating base. Report in. Forward operating base, are you there?
I'm
We've
gonna
lost the
walk up to
forward
that box.
operating base.
I'm gonna walk up to it.
Yep. It looks like you
Like
could
some
handle
weird.
it.
It's like some weird ass sending stuff.
Oh, so it's a radio. It's like
Yeah,
one of the
it's-
walkie radio
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
I'm gonna pick it up. Gonna look at it, see if I can somewhat distinguish something. Well, I'll first put it up to my head and go, "Hello."
Nothing happens. You hear them say they're not
I'm
responding.
gonna- I'm gonna try because I can obviously see all the buttons, doodad things.
Yeah, you see one on the side that looks like a button that you can click in.
I'm gonna click it in and go,
You no longer
Hello?
hear anything. As
and I'm gonna
You
keep
say
holding
hello.
it.
nothing's happening.
Hello,
Try
anyone
releasing
there?
that button.
I'll let go of the button.
So they say, "Who's this on the line?"
I'm gonna look at Angerfist. This is a weird sending stone.
Yeah, it's rather inefficient.
Should I tell them that who I am and why, like, or everything's good here?
Well, obviously they don't recognize our voices, so why not just say we found the people here dead? It's not technically a lie.
I still go with what I said. Everything okay.
Okay, so you click it and say everything's okay. Do you keep holding it again?
No, I'll like
We don't recognize who you are. What's your service number?
Shit. There's no dead bodies. Fuck.
Fuck's a service number.
I'm gonna press the button and go. I can't remember it. I'm not that bright. And let go.
No, you should have left it pressed.
We're sending back. Expect them here in a few days.
What is their service number? I'm fucking this up.
Hey, mention that some of this shit is got broken. Actually,
I'm gonna wait for a response. If I ever do get a
What is your
response.
rank?
Chieftain.
I just imagine the giggle after that.
This feels
There's
like
no-
a Drax moment.
This is not a gig. Like Axtep would not be giggling at this. This is just me
No.
finding this shit
I
and
know.
fucking
I
hilarious.
know. So, they're just like, the base is being compromised. Send in reinforcements.
But
Kill
how do you know
squads.
it's compromised?
Whoever you are, get off the line.
Can I use an intimidation roll and say, "How about you get off the line"?
Sure.
Yay! This is great.
Roll an
That's
intimidation check.
Nat 20 with proficiency in
hear-
intimidation.
You don't hear anything back.
And then I go. That's what I
For
thought.
for about 10 minutes
Oh.
before you hear, all units stand down. Nothing going on over at the Ford operating
Yes!
base.
Yes! I'm gonna keep this ready now too.
Holy shit. My only thought
Maybe we
process on hearing that is excellent work.
But you weren't here.
You lost
You
my
walked
loot.
off, didn't you?
He
Yeah.
wound his
Oh,
way.
you-
He did say he was walking around
Made his way. Okay.
camp and
The
made his
thing
way
is-
back.
The thing is that
Okay.
would have taken the time by the time you finished that.
Yeah,
So,
I just heard that, and what the fuck did you just do?
Well, people aren't going to come checking out this base.
I'm gonna look at the radio a bit more and turn it around. Is there a clip like thing on the back of it?
No.
Like clip it. Really?
No, it's one of those ones that's like part of
Oh,
a...
attached to the box.
Yeah.
Maybe we should get Zark to send some people down here. They
How-
might be
how-
able to fix whatever the fuck happened here.
How do we contact him? I don't think this one will contact.
We could just send one of us back, given that we have no idea how the fuck those wagons work. And I can't find anything here that tells us. Assume that whatever the fuck that point, and he points at the little black box thing that was damaged, would have told that thing, which would have told us.
Oh, well.
I just point behind me at.
Like, so
Like,
whoever
I don't
damaged
even
that is stopping us. Has stopped us from knowing how those things work.
I'm not even gonna turn around, but I'm just gonna point behind me and just go. He shot the door, so I think he shot the box because there was an explosion.
Hey, Angerfist, I got you a toy.
Toy.
As looking at me, you would see the freaking rocket launcher.
As it is a single charge, it would be a dual barrel.
Oh my god, it's a spark. Wait, is it called a spark or a spanker?
Spanker.
Spanker,
But no,
yeah.
that would be 2 charges with one.
Pew,
Two.
pew.
Sorry, with 2
Yeah.
2 tubes.
So, okay, the fuck is that?
It's a rocket launcher. It
And I'm
explodes.
supposed to know what that is?
It's a gun. You fire
You're
it,
gonna
it explodes in a big radius.
you're gonna overload our small brain. Stop. Stop
Oh.
while you're ahead.
Because Angus is like rather intelligent. It's just
Yeah.
that he doesn't know what the fuck this shit is.
And
Just
like,
saying it's a
big
rocket
boom
launcher
boom.
means
Genesis was
absolutely
talking
nothing
in
to
gun terms, and then he realized how to do this properly. It's a mobile fireball launcher that doesn't use magic.
Is it as damaging as a fireball?
I think so.
Because that's really damaging.
Here is basically what it looked like, by the way.
That is a very interesting rocket launcher. Yeah.
No, that's not what the fucking rocket launcher looks like.
Anyway, one of us should probably go back and tell Zarg that we've got this place on lockdown and that no one is going, and that Axe was able to scare people into not coming here.
So what you're saying is you should go back because you're obviously faster than all of us.
I would say that, but I don't trust any of you to not fuck anything else up.
Novex will go
You
back.
have already destroyed an item that would have told us how those things work.
We don't know that for one, but two, I'm going to go back and look at those vehicles.
I'm gonna turn to Angerfist. I'm just gonna say Nubex said he's gonna go back.
You look around, you can see Nubek. He basically slinked away long ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back.
You just hear the voice from like the other side of the hills. I'll be back.
I look around the room.
There's not much else in here.
Right. I'm gonna go see if there's anything by those vehicles that tell us what the fuck they do.
I already looked.
Well, in that
Everything pointed here.
case, I'm gonna search the room.
To give you an idea on how big the server thing is.
Angerfist is
like
gonna
that.
leave. Yeah, Angerfist is gonna leave the room, so then there's enough. He's not gonna bother shrinking, he's just gonna leave the room, so then, like, Genesis can actually fit in there rather semi-comfortably, and B, because he's sick of standing in there.
Inside, you see a secret hatch on the floor.
Angerfist, you may want to come back.
He's literally standing just outside the door.
You may want to come look at this. Which, to Genesis, he's looking at a hatch. To you, he's staring at the floor.
It's a floor.
I look for something to trigger the hatch. For a way
You see no way to trigger it.
Right. I make sure he's looking at me. I draw the edge of the hatch. That's a hatch in the floor.
Okay.
I can't see a way to open it from this side. So, probably gonna need you to open it.
Well,
I back up.
Angerfist was legitimately just like, I bet that weird black thing could have
Shut up.
opened it.
Meta, shut up. I don't need you to keep going on about it.
Oh, Angerfist will keep going on about it. He has every right to.
Alright, so do you
Nivex's voice through the wind.
How
You
do
mean
you-
that block walks is short?
how do you wish to try and open this? It seems like it is seems like there's no way to get a finger grip into it.
Proceeds to stab Hatch to make a hole so he can pull it
Oh.
open.
Are you sure? And, well, I'm assuming you can't figure out what kind of a... Well, it's a hatch, meaning it's going down. Well, let's hope this thing doesn't get stuck, shall we? As Angerfist is going to punch it.
You gonna punch it? Roll an attack. I'm gonna guess you're punching with your
Metal arm, yeah.
yeah.
31.
31. You put your fist straight through it.
Okay, then I'd like to sort of just try and sort of grip it to just sort of tear it up.
Alright. After you punch, you hear something moving underneath as you pull it up. As you take the thing kind of off the hinges, you can see that there is a ladder leading down into a room.
Right. Down I go. I immediately just start sliding down the ladder.
You get down to the ladder and you hear someone say, "Don't move. Keep your face
Angerfist.
staring at the ladder."
I'm gonna
Angerfist is...
slowly walk over to Angerfist and go, what's down there? Do we know?
I don't know. I'm going to go check because I'm assuming
No.
it does. The hatch is not exactly big enough for
No.
Goliath sized.
It is.
Angerfist is going to shrink to a Genesis
Genesis
size.
is now currently blocking the bottom of the ladder.
So you'll land on him.
Okay, well then
Just
Angerfist will shrink to.
Well,
Yeah.
What you
Okay.
see, though, what you see is someone moving. You do see, looking down, you see a dude who moves a steel pipe over behind Genesis. "I'm armed. I have a gun. It's totally a gun and not a piece of metal."
Angerfist is going to shrink to like mouse size and jump onto Genesis's head.
When he says gun, Genesis turns the fuck around.
As you turn
Gun?
around, you see he's holding just a metal pole that's hollow towards you. I didn't expect you to turn around.
And he just sees like this tiny Goliath layered on top of Genesis's head.
What?
Wait,
Let
tell
me
me
put it in a way that
Squeaky
you will
voice when you're
understand.
that small.
If you surrender, we won't kill you.
Hey, I've already surrendered. See, look, it's right there. As he sort of quickly slaps a piece of paper onto the pole and just sort of starts waving the white paper around on the pole.
I'm just gonna yell down the hole
be
now.
right
Is
back.
everything good down there?
That's like, I officially stated, he's my prisoner. So, I just take the ball
Max
from
said
him.
he'd be back.
What's your name?
Genesis, everything you just said fell on deaf ears as
My
Max is
cat's
not here, right?
trolling me. My cat is
Ha,
trolling me.
Get trolled.
My cat made
Get
some
trolled.
noises that made it sound like someone was tapping rapping on my fucking door.
Hmm.
Okay.
Scratch,
Anyway.
scratch,
Go on.
scratch.
I say, well, you are officially my prisoner. I take the pole from him. So, what's your name?
Mally. Tech Mally.
Nice to meet you, Mal. Sorry? What was that?
Tech Mally. I'm the engineer
Mally.
of this location.
I get it, technically.
My arm slide. I put my arm around his shoulder. Just, excellent. We need a technician.
Does that mean you know how everything up there works?
No, you gotta do it more like, does that mean you know where everything works? You're tired. No.
I think
Do
it'd
it.
honestly be funnier the fact
Do
that
it.
Angerfist's voice
Yeah.
doesn't change unless he gets bigger.
You should,
So,
what you should
like,
do is
same-
sound like she should sound like
and pitch.
Emperor Palpatine, just
Anyway,
also
so-
slightly high. Do it!
Is what even is that? Is that like some sort of like
Is that a
is that a
midget?
tiny man? Is
No.
that the right
No,
word?
If there's enough room for
Oh,
Angus
there
to
is.
just sort of hop Yeah, Angaphis is gonna hop off of Genesis' head and grow to about the same size as Genesis.
Okay.
Name's
So
Angaphis.
why do you need a technician?
Because we don't know how any of that fucking shit works.
And
Also, this dumbass shot
I've
something in
heard.
shut
in
up.
the room above.
Oh, was that the
And-
sound that I heard? And then the sound of people walking around. And then the sound of someone punching a hole through my panic box. And now I've suddenly got people in my panic room.
Oh yeah, I punched the
Look
hole in your
right-
panic box.
As he's talking, I look around his panic room.
There is some food, there is a toilet, and there is a
There's a beanbag chair.
No, there is a chair with a desk, and on the desk is like a monitor thing, or there's like the same screen thing, except there's a keyboard connected to it, and it has some sort of hinge on it.
How do you? You said you're the technician or mechanic of this place, whatever those words
Yeah.
mean. How do you feel about them Vampirian folks?
Well, I've been in slavery. It's a little better than slavery, I'll give you that, but it's not exactly the best.
Tell you what,
Well, congratulations. You now work for me.
That doesn't sound like not slavery.
No, by work I mean that once I actually get some money, I will pay you for the work.
Again, that doesn't seem like anything better than Vampirian. They kind of did the same thing. They're like, you're now working for us. You get paid,
listen,
but you're working for us. I didn't get a contract or anything.
listen.
I
We're
can-
planning on kicking Vampirian off of this abyssal plane, and then we're going to be going back to our own plane. You want to come with?
Also, let me just make sure you all can see this dude.
Yes, I want to see Mally.
If you come with, you might. If you come with, you'll no longer be in the fucking abyss. If you even know where that is, what that is.
Yeah, I know what the abyss is. I was working with something known as the Mal practice.
Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't know his full name. He never fucking said it, but I know.
Oh no, well, most
sure
of
it's
the
not
things
Mal?
there- Oh yeah, Mal's the kind of like
Big
the man
ass-
of the whole place, but every
Yeah.
business in there has Mal in it. You have malpractice. I was working as some tech there. There was also no, sorry, not mal. No, sorry, malpractice is where I was last before I moved. Then I was in malpractice. No, I was in malpractice. Malfunction, that's what it's called. And then there's also malware, which is the clothes.
Huh.
Point is,
They
a
have a
lot
whole-
of people seem to think that calling stuff after him will stop him from destroying their stuff.
Yeah,
That
that doesn't
doesn't
sound.
work.
Yeah, no. From what I can gather of him, he generally would not give a shit about that.
Also, his height is only 5'7",
Yeah,
so he is quite short.
yeah.
Wow.
Listen,
Okay.
listen. Once we kick Vampirian back to Mal's plane, you want to come with us to the material plane?
The what?
The material plane.
This is a layer of the. You know, it's a layer of the abyss, but we actually come from the material mortal plane between the abyss and the celestial place, whatever you want to call it.
The what?
The mortal plane.
So you know the place that Mal rules?
Yeah.
This is another place like that. It's just under the jurisdiction
Yeah,
of
I know
someone
that,
else.
but I've never heard of the material plane. Which
Yo,
layer
this-
of the abyss is that?
It's not a layer of the abyss.
It's
It's
what?
above the.
It's above it. Technically, yeah. Technically above it.
He kind of he's like, but I've been looking up. There's just stars and sun. Where's this? other
Yeah,
plane?
it's weird shit.
Um.
The point is, it's technically better Like,
Hey.
sure, there might be some people that might want to kill you, but not everything wants to fucking kill you.
Alright, except I'm still in slavery because now I'm working for you and nothing has
Hey.
changed.
I ain't gonna enslave you.
Well,
I don't
let's-
really
Wait.
care about slaves.
Where's
Let's
Nuvik
be
when you
let's
need
be
us?
perfectly honest. I just want you to work with us until we get out, until we're able to get out of here. Then after we leave, you can do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care.
No, that works for me. So what needs doing then, fellas?
Well,
Yeah,
what?
I'll
We need to
admit,
figure out how the fuck
I-
everything up there works.
I broke
Okay.
the little black box under
You
the
wolf.
screen.
You broke my tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, he shot it.
Well, as long as no one broke the servers, then we still have everything that is needed.
Are they
That
the ones
tower
with the
had all my
blinking
personal-
lights?
Blinky lights.
Well, then, unfortunately, was
Some of them were broken.
some of them are probably broken.
You hear him mutter under his breath. Savages.
Yeah.
Okay, so he walks over to the weird thing that's like got a hitch. This is known as a laptop. It is
Alright.
a computer, which a computer is this device that has a lot of technical shit in it. Technical is... I don't know how to explain technical to you guys. Anyway, the point is a lot of cool shit can be done with this, but it is fragile. That is why it
So-
needs some sort of case.
This is why I tried to stop Axe Death from punching.
There's someone
So the
called
lap-
Axel up
The
there?
server and the tower
Yes,
of
he's my
information.
friend.
Are you... What's your name?
Angerfist.
Are you about to say that your name is like Shotgun? As he looks
No.
towards you, Genesis.
My name's
He calls himself Genesis. He doesn't actually remember his name.
Actually, I do. My name's Pyramir. It's nice to meet you, Mally.
Okay, so...
What's your name?
my name? Tech Mally.
No, I got that, Tech Melly. You! As Angus points to Genesis. What's your name?
Pyramir.
Pyroman?
Pyramir. Just keep calling me Genesis.
No, like, what is it actually? Pyramid.
Pyromere.
Pyramid.
Here, I'll put it in
Pyro- Like Pyromir? That's fucking stupid. I'm gonna call you Genesis.
yeah. Honestly, I prefer Genesis.
So, he's just like, alright. So, he...
Oh,
like,
right. We
he's
also
saying,
we do have a goblin friend called Nubek as well.
you have a goblin...
Yes.
Well, there's no turning back now, I guess. The goblins are now hiring savages and...
Yes, we are
elves.
working with Zark.
Alright. Anyway, so this laptop will allow me to do some things on it. Like...
Just as a guess, the laptop server and tower, I think you called it, store information.
The laptop here is my personal laptop that I use to make sure that I have something to do when shit like this happens. I did not expect anyone to find me because I made sure that when this facility was created before we turned it into a forward operating base, back when it was just a recon base, that we would I wouldn't be assaulted because I'd be underground whenever the goblins came along.
Well,
Yeah.
apparently Genesis can see shit that no one else can.
I can see secret doors and switches.
Well, that doesn't help me. Anyway, you see that there's another secret door in this room.
I just see it past him. What's that?
Oh well, that's my that's my gun room.
He just sees the look in Genesis' eyes as he just turns to him.
Genesis, you can move faster than Nubek. Actually, Tech Mally. Would you
Yes.
rather be called as Techie, Tech Mally, or Mally?
I'd
To
rather
begin
not be
with.
dead. So you do whatever makes you happy.
There's a reason why I'm asking what you would rather be called.
Well, I guess you can call me Tech or Mally. It's really up to you. Tech would be easier for you because it's one less syllable.
What about Tech?
We just hear that called down. Oh yeah, that's Axdeath.
So,
Mally.
our goblin friend has gone to tell the hobgoblin, Zark's people, that we have taken over this place, and that Axe has threatened somehow threatened the mining operation at Heaven's Reach not to send reinforcements here via that inefficient sending stone.
Oh, that's called a walkie-talkie. That's that's more of a like on the field
Long range
thing.
communication.
Well, not very long range. You need to be within this tower. But if you want, he sort of pulls up a box with a walkie-talkie like thing on it, and what looks to be some grates on it. These are speakers. They let people talk out of them. This bit is the talky bit that you talk into. They can still talk while you're talking in this bit, but when you have the little walkie-talkies, you need to unhold the click button that allows you to talk back to hear them.
Yeah.
That's
Otherwise,
more
they can't talk to you.
Yes, and you won't be able to hear them talking to you, because they will be able to talk to you. They'll be able to hear you, but you won't be able to hear them.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, I figured that.
this laptop is very important, just like that tower was very important. But the most important thing is as long as we haven't lost all that data.
No, I'm hoping we haven't, and from henceforth, only you are allowed to touch any of this shit. I'm gonna make sure none of the others touch it.
Could you offer this for me, please?
Oh,
right. He really likes guns.
I'm a gun fanatic.
Don't break it. Just he taps a key on his laptop as the door opens. There is a singular rifle in there. Roll me a D3. It's a D20 -3.
/R 1D20 take 3. 8.
Sorry, D6 -3.
Oh, okay. -1.
Alright, so it's a 0. Alright, roll a D3.
3.
Alright, starting off strong. That is a D10, I believe it is, for rifle.
Yep.
Alright, roll us 1D6 -2.
4.
It is a 40-10 rifle so far. Now roll us the charges, which is a D12.
5.
Alright, there's 5 charges. And cycle time. D10 plus 4.
8.
So it'll take 8 rounds to recharge one round. You have 5 rounds, and it is a 40-10 damage.
Nice.
That's looking at it, that's cool.
Anyway, Newbeck
Is
is already going
Are
on
you
his
gonna grab
way.
that, or are you gonna actually ask him if you can take it?
I should leave it. Do you know how to use guns?
I make them. I'm sure.
You make. You make them immediately. Oh, we need to talk.
I make them. I make a lot of things. I make vehicles. I make other things. I also have this weird design of a flying fortress. It's literally a fortress in the sky.
Angerfist just like looks. That sounds fun.
Oh, it is, but I don't have the funding for it.
Is it okay if I take this?
I guess I don't really have a choice there.
You do. If you don't want me to have it, I won't take it.
No, go ahead and take it.
Anyway, I better go up and make sure Axeth isn't going to try and. Well, it's not really cut you in half with his sword axe.
Swax.
You really are such, aren't you?
We're evil bastards. And
I mean,
and
let's
and-
think about this for a second.
and
I've
consider
gone from
considering
working for a corporation to you guys. There's not really too much of a difference, right?
that is fair. The biggest difference is that you will be the smartest one in our group.
Who has the rocket launcher?
Genesis still.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just sitting on my back at the moment.
He sees you with that. He's just like, "Oh, you found my secret gun too?"
Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't. I was just looking. Okay, my eyes once we got our proper bodies back, my eyes have ended up being really fucky. I can see perfectly clearly for 5 miles.
Oh, I've heard stories about how that works. Sometimes it's got something to do with how powerful you have gotten with your perception. You've managed to, I guess, eat carrots well. I'm not sure.
That's myth.
You'll hear Angerfist starts going up.
I'm sorry, my dude, but that's a myth.
Also, this dude has one thing going for him. He has prominently gifted, even though he's not level 20 in any class. He just has prominently gifted intelligence.
Yeah.
He's an exception to the rule because he's an NPC.
Yeah. Angerfist will go up and inform Axe that there's a dude down there called Ekmali. He's going to be helping us out now. Offered for if he helps us, he gets to come to the material plane with us.
He still doesn't understand what the material plane is. He might know
He
a
does.
lot of things, but he doesn't.
Angerfist has said that it's a place where, whilst things may still want to kill you sometimes, not everything is out to kill you.
Yeah.
While Angerfist is up there talking to Axdeath, I just tech Mally and I showed him the atomizer. This is what I was currently using, and it was annoying for the fact that I could only, shoot like every 30 seconds.
As he holds out his gloved
I'm
hand.
actually holding it out for him to take a look. This is a person who makes guns. I'm a person who makes guns. This Tech Mally, with the one sentence of "Yeah, I make them," has become Genesis's new friend.
So, you want the good news or the bad news?
Both.
So we'll start with the bad news. The bad news is that whoever made this coupled the power cord to the wrong location, causing it to gain a much more powerful ability than what these weapons can be made to do.
Yeah, overcharge.
I once worked on something myself. I ended up calling it, I believe I called it the volatile. It sort of works like this. Except it's much more uneasy. So the volatile this is kind of in the making of the volatile. But yeah, so whoever did this with the bad news and with the good news, which is it has what I like to call a prefix on it. It's not even meant to have a prefix. It's not even well made, but it's so shoddily made that it gets. I'm not even going to try to understand how this works.
I'm guessing a prefix is a ability.
There's about 6 prefixes. I wasn't the original to make most of them, but I did make one of them. I made one of them which is known as, or at least everyone likes to call it, loaded, which just increases the ammo chamber quite a bit. Imagine, if you will, a number in the triple digits to fire.
Holy shit! I would never run out of bullets.
I called the weapon that I made this with, I called it the Bullet Storm. It got stolen. I don't know where it went. Just disappeared. I also helped create something that someone aptly named the Crockett. I'm not sure if they meant to.
It's a hint
Meant to
hidden
make
or
that. I'm not
What?
sure if they were meant to make
What's
something
wrong?
like that, but
I'm sorry, is that supposed to be a joke on a crotch rocket?
I don't know. But all I know is that after he built it, he shot it at his feet, and he went flying.
I'm sorry, he made a rocket launcher that allowed him to use it essentially as a jetpack?
Yes.
Shitty one, but yeah.
He went... what was it? He went... Give me a sec. It's been a while since that. He went about 70 feet.
That's impressive.
Though he got rather badly hurt when he landed. Fall damage. Falling from a height kinda hurts.
Yeah.
He's fine now. He's currently working in the Heaven's Reach mine location.
Interesting.
He may or may not be one of the guards there. I don't remember what sort of status he holds there. I think he's known as Lasky.
Okay.
If you tell him that we're friends, he'll probably not want to try and kill you. However, if
Yes.
you go in guns blazing, he'll probably try and kill you if he's a guard, because, I mean, kind of everyone who seems to be a guard is suddenly so different to what they were. One of the guards here used to be a research assistant of mine here, and then not anymore.
Yeah. Who was the dude in charge?
In this location?
Yeah. What was he
Uh,
like?
Oh, that was Lance Corporal. I don't fucking remember his name. They don't really talk to me. I just do my job and they do theirs. At least they were meant to do their job.
Angathis is just gonna call down and tell Active, I'm gonna go catch up with Nubek and help get some people from get some of Zark's people to man this place. They might make some use of it.
Alright,
And they
I'm
can
gonna
keep
go
on
mess with one of those wagons.
I would rather you not.
I imagine that when he says that, both
I've
me
already
and
walked off.
immediately
I've
go-
already walked off.
Just when you say, I just immediately imagine me and Mally just start heading for the.
Oh no,
for the
Mally's
land.
not gonna go up there. He just looks at you. I ain't going up there if someone called Axtef is gonna go fuck with those things. You can do.
The funny thing is though, when I say I'm gonna go mess with it, I'm literally gonna walk around and just poke it, try to figure out
well, he does.
poking everything.
I don't even know what sort of temperament he has.
Angathis is literally like you saying, I'm gonna go mess with one of those. Angathis, honestly, it depends. Does Axteth have a bit of shit-eating grin on his face, knowing that the people underground are gonna think the worst?
Yeah, most likely.
No, right now he's just plain facing it.
Anyway, he
Angerfist is just gonna clap you on the shoulder. It's like, right.
and
See you guys in a few hours.
he pulls out another weapon from a bag as he places it on the table. This is volatile. Would you care to try and shoot it?
Sure. Do we want to move upstairs?
Oh, no,
Knowing
no.
actually he's going to look around them, try and figure out how they work on his own, and then
Oh, no. Just shoot it at the wall over there, far away from us. It's only about 15 feet away from you. Just shoot it that way.
Nope.
You're gonna have to hold in your hands for a bit. Roll a d4.
okay. Rolling a d4. Slash on d4. 4.
Hey, it's a plus 4.
No. As you grab
I
it,
don't know.
as you hold this weapon, it starts charging. The best thing about this weapon, I put a failsafe. You have to hold it for it to actually work. You're gonna have to wait 6. I do things by sixes, don't mind me. 6, 12, 18,
Yeah.
24. 24 seconds.
Yeah, I didn't know what you put that 1d4 in for, so now I know.
So do you wait 24 seconds?
Well, I get used to the feel of it. And at 24,
this
yeah.
weapon looks like bare bones, no like flashiness to it. It has wires strewn
simple.
about. But everything looks neat, even if it doesn't look like it's finished.
It's simple yet practical.
Alright, after you wait. Now you can wait a little longer if you want, because it does also have the overload feature.
I'm going to wait because I want to test
Alright,
this.
roll
properly.
another d4.
2.
2. 2 more rounds, another charge appears. Roll again.
3.
3. Another 3 rounds go by as another one charges. Roll again with the d4.
4.
4. So it hasn't gotten another round in it yet, but you have, I believe, 3 rounds in there. Alright, go ahead and give it a good old shot. So, it is 1d20 plus 10 first. So just roll that.
27.
Alright. So now, when you fire, I'm just gonna say you're auto-hitting. Roll me 27d12.
Really? You're not making him roll the d20? Oh, no,
I
wait,
did.
that was the d... Yeah,
Yeah.
the 1d20. Yeah. My mistake.
Just brace, because the atomizer was a little bit of a kick. This thing,
Yep. So, that's my pet project, the Volatile.
dude. Holy shit.
Anyway,
I like guns. I like making guns, but this thing is terrifying. I actually hand it back to him.
Yeah, he puts it back in the bag as you see all the charges dissipate. That weapon is so unreliable, though. I mostly make the weapons that everyone else uses these days, which have been nicknamed the Steady. It's a easy rifle to use. It does reliable damage, and it recharges somewhat quickly. It's,
there may be some bodies up there. Few. The commander's body doesn't exist.
Well, there's
all of the
no
bodies
actual
are
bodies.
They all turn to ash. Their weapons, their armor, it's only if they drop something. It was to make sure that you guys couldn't pick up the weapons and armor and be like, alright, can we roll the stats? And I'll be like, no, that's too much.
Yeah. It's like, The rifle I showed you,
Mhm.
the guy calls it the atomizer.
Rightfully so. Though it's if I could get to talk to him, I'd probably be able to make it slightly better. But it would probably be more like that. Oh, who's that individual that owns this? There's someone who had a weapon made for him. He calls it the one shot.
One shot, one kill, no luck, pure skill.
It's from my knowledge, it also has the prefix of overload, but it only has one charge, takes a minute to reload, so it will always be overcharged or overloaded, and well, let's just say it's almost as scary as volatile.
Yeah. Where we came from, I had a special rifle called Remnant. Sorry. 1 second, I have to bring up his
It's
fucking
Revenant.
sheet.
It's
Revenant.
Yeah.
From what we could tell, well, from what I could tell, there's something in it. Whether it's demonic, celestial, spirit, I don't fucking know.
Did
I'll
they
be
say that they were walking away?
Who?
He's just he. It looks like he's had a moment of realization. Genesis, did they say that they were walking off?
He does see the smile, yes, but you know the guy who was in here with us?
Yeah.
He can grow to, I think, when we...
He can grow
Okay,
really big.
But
He grew to, what, 28 feet?
Okay. He's gonna walk over to the laptop and he's gonna tap on it a few times. Who has that walkie-talkie on them?
Axe Death.
I think that's
Apologies.
the
Would
What?
Angus Fist have asked for the walkie-talkie, the shitty sending
Probably
stone?
not.
Maybe. No.
Well, it was connected to the box, so it would have been
No.
left in the command center.
Oh no,
Commander-
it's its own thing. It doesn't. It's not connected.
Oh, well,
it's
then
its own
I would
thing.
still have it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I
would
would
have.
get whoever has that Genesis to just radio in to the open frequency that I just put it on. I'm sure the goblins must use it.
Yeah, sure.
Honestly, would not be fucking.
Cool.
Well, the radio would still be up the top because I feel like Axe would have left it there.
Oh
Axe
no!
got
Well, I
bored,
thought
dropped it.
I would. No, I would have been holding on to it. Still.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
still holding on
The
to
sh-
it while you're poking at the fucking vehicles.
Yeah, I'm using it to poke the fucking thing. So every time I poke, I'm pressing in the talk button.
Yeah.
So I'm just going.
Yeah. So
So the poor fuckers on the other line just hearing.
Yeah, I'm just really gonna quickly say that I'm assuming Nubek probably wasn't stealthing his way back, so Angus would have picked him up on the way back.
yeah.
And it's just grown to a good size to just speed up our travel.
You
I do go.
managed to get to your full size of 300 feet. This is an experience. The hills are now more like small bumps in the road for you. As they get bigger and bigger, soon there will be more rocky terrain, but you're just...
The funny thing, Axe Death would have just seen Angus is just slow, not really getting any smaller the further he gets away. If he bothered to look.
So,
The
Genesis,
cards
you
are
go-
important. I know you can grow and shrink now.
Yeah. But it's
Nothing
still like
new.
the fact that I don't seem to be getting any smaller. I could get a lot bigger than you would initially
But
think.
the funniest thing would be for these goblins, if any of them are looking, they're probably just seeing you get slowly closer and closer. But you're
Oh,
still
yeah.
fucking miles away. You're just slowly getting closer and closer
it
and
looks like
closer,
he's
and then you're
getting
fucking
closer and closer. That
really, he's
really fast.
just getting bigger and
Yeah.
bigger and bigger and bigger, and then
Axe
like a 1
Death,
foot.
As you keep
Angus
pressing down.
Angus would have put Nubek in somewhere where he's not going to fall off due to the speed.
Yep.
time to your
So-
chest.
So
I will be back.
So, Axtef, you hear someone say, "Who's doing that? Stop it!"
I'll look at the radio and press the button and go, "Who are you?"
I would have
I am-
already asked
I'm
the
you.
Gareth.
What's your service number?
Service number. You think I'm some sort of Vampirian Scrooge?
Axteth, where the hell
Well,
are
no,
you?
by your voice, I can tell that you're a goblin. So,
Yeah, I'm a goblin named you.
what's your name?
You.
Okay. How are you?
I'm doing
Axteth.
pretty well. Who are you?
I am Axtef.
Oh, hey, you're one of the strike team. You are from the strike team.
I like to think at this point I can hear him.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'm just poking the car now with it, but I'm also talking.
Where did? How did you get onto this frequency?
I found one of these shitty sending stones.
You've been
I
poking
scared-
in a car. Somehow that worked to get
Yeah.
you onto.
Axteth,
I look up at a Genesis. What?
it's called a radio. That button you keep thinking the wheel with
I'm
is
not no. I'm not pressing the fucking button into the wheel. I'm using the antenna to. I'm pressing the button, but
Every time that he press, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The button is what allows you to talk. When you're holding it down, you speak, and then when you let it go, you can hear them back. You're connected to Zark's goblins up in the mountain. Let them know that Angerfist and Nubex are coming, and to start sending people here to,
Full
defend
operating.
the place.
Can you get your boss to send people towards the forward operating base? And we've
Can
also
do.
got a what?
Can do.
And do.
Yes, we can
Oh,
do that.
can do. Oh. For you saying and do. And do. Angerfist and Nubex are on their way back. You might start seeing his head before you see any other part of.
Oh, we already. Well, Zark already said he sees the person coming.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, Angerfist, you may
Wow.
want.
Wow, Zark's got better eyesight than they initially thought. They look.
No,
No,
Zark
that's
is-
just really big.
Yeah. It's also Zark has got the binoculars.
Yeah.
Axteth, you may want this too. As I hold out the rocket launcher.
Metawise, the only reason Nubek has not
Well, that
been
was
put on
being given
Angerfist's head.
to Angerfist.
Nope. I did not take it. I
thought
just
you
looked at it
would.
as like, why?
Oh, I guess I'll take it and I'll put it on my back.
Cool. I start walking back to the command center. I want to see if I can't help out.
Once you get back into the command center. Oh, sorry, you were going to say something, Troy?
I was just saying the only reason Angerfist didn't stick Nubek on top of his head, even though he knows Nubek would love to be on top of that, because he
would
then
slide right
claim
off.
that he is now the tallest goblin. Yes, it is because there is literally nothing for him to hold on to up there. He would
could
have to stab.
technically- Yeah, I was about to say he could technically just
He
stab you in the head with a dagger and just.
Well, the
hold
next
on.
thing
You
is that he would
feel it.
then
at
have to
that-
hang to hold on.
Yeah.
So he would have just like put him where like some of his clothing is, so then he can like hold onto it or under it.
I mean, he's got long enough hair. I can hold on to.
Angerfist doesn't have any hair.
Yeah,
got hair.
Goliaths have no hair.
Little tiny pieces.
No, we literally have
Actually,
no hair.
I
We
just
are
realized the best
we are
spot,
as
the
smooth
best
as a
spot for
rock.
Nubek at with Angerfist being 300 feet would probably be Angerfist's earlobe.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's probably where he would have stuck you, so then you don't have to like hold on to anything. You just sort of sit there
now.
chilling.
The main thing is now that I've done my poking on the outside, I'm gonna climb inside the wagon.
Please, Don't touch
You cannot fit
I-
into where the driver's spot is. You'd be able to
Said
reach
I'm
in with your
getting-
arm.
I said I was climbing in the driver's side.
So as you see the vehicle in Evil
Evil
Campaign,
Campaign.
you'll see
Mhm.
that you can climb onto the back or just onto the top. There's not really.
But I
any
can
way.
open. I can technically open the door correctly.
There
There
is
is no
Correct.
door.
Oh, there's no door. Oh, yeah, there's no
You
door.
can
Like a
see.
warthog.
Well, I'm gonna lean in because obviously I won't fit it. So I'll lean in and I'll look around at the circular thing attached to the front of the thing car wagon. Sorry, wagon.
You're right there.
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
You seem like you're having a bit of a stroke there.
I'm trying to use their knowledge of Axe Death instead of using my knowledge of.
You see
Uh,
the
I-
circular thing. You see.
I'm
a
back.
I'm
I
weird
would
looking-
have
structure.
moved away. I would have gone back to the command center.
And I look around to see if there's anything that could be used to, you know, get it moving, like on around the steering wheel.
Nope.
Sorry, the circular wheel thing.
Circular wheel moves, but nothing else seems to be moving. You do see weird like things below it that look like footrests.
I'm gonna poke the one on the left. Well, not poke. I'm gonna push the one on the left.
Nothing
With
happens.
my- I'm gonna push the one on the right.
Nothing happens.
Can I look around? Well, obviously with looking around the wheel, I'm looking around the side, flat part of the dash.
You don't see anything.
Not
that
even a
seems
keyhole.
You don't know what a keyhole looks like. They're not these keyholes anyway. Remember, you're used to like.
I know, but it's still something
Also,
that
with
would
the
stand out.
also with the size of our heads, we wouldn't really be able to reach around that side of the steering wheel.
But my arm's long enough that I can lap it a
Maybe
few
feel
times and
around,
feel it. And go to
but
the
there's also
slit
no
right
guarantee.
there.
There's
Yeah,
also
you
no
do
guarantee.
feel.
that
You will feel the split then.
Okay. Wait,
You got to try and finger the slit.
nah.
Oh my god. Disadvantage. You get a singular disadvantage. You get to use that on yourself in this
Whenever
session,
you want.
I'll use it next session on you at the most crucial of moments.
That's if we
Okay.
enter combat or something.
Surprise combat. You got 10 minutes. I'm gonna go to Genesis and if I know.
Alright, before
didn't
you
see
go
Tech
to
through
before
the
you
window.
go. Yeah, well, before you do that, Genesis, when you get back to the location, you can see him currently. You can see Tech pulling out the the broken boxes and just putting the broken boxes as he puts them to the side as he looks at a glass. How did someone break this glass? Regular people can't break this glass.
They are exceptionally strong.
Well, I mean, the best way to say it would be they are you know that little dude that turned into the same size as me? He's normally 8'5". That would probably be the best way to put that.
And it's like the guy who came down with me, Groom,
Yeah.
left. Yeah, he put a hole in your as I point to the door, the trap door in question. He did that with his fist,
Okay, fair.
Just casually.
and that was casually, not serious.
Okay, anyway. He then sees Axdeath making his way over as he sort of just clambers down the ladder. I'm not here.
I seeing him do that and hear that, it's like I just look over and I just look towards the door. Hey, Axdeath.
The wagon has slit. I don't know. I couldn't see it. My head's too big to. Can't fit in.
I know
Come
someone
look.
did that slit.
Hey,
I'm not
Mal,
giving you a choice.
do you have an instruction manual for the vehicle?
The cart. Cart.
Well, he said they were vehicles.
Uh, the instruction manual.
Something called the slit.
Now, how do you operate them?
Probably
oh,
got a
how
hole
do
in
you
it,
operate the
and
Something
then
vehicles?
something into and out as well.
The vehicles. Okay, so you're gonna need a key, as he sort of.
I've got a question actually, real quick. Is he at the top of the ladder, just
No.
slightly down?
No, he's
No,
like at
he's-
the bottom of the ladder looking up.
Yeah,
You
at
can
the-
just-
I was,
no,
I
you
was
can
really
just
hoping he
hear
was
a
just at the
voice.
very top. I was just really hoping he was at the very top of the ladder, just below the thing. So I would have
However, you
gone,
do see-
reached down,
you
grabbed
do
him, and pulled
see-
him up.
You do see a key appear with his hand. He's just like, "Here's one of the keys. You just put
I
it
grabbed
into
hand and
that."
pulled him up.
Ah. Hi.
Hi.
Don't kill me, please.
Angifist would have.
Well, you-
You haven't given me a reason to kill you, so
Yeah,
No, you're
Angus
not
is-
killing him.
Angifist would have asked Axe to try not to kill Mally. He's going to prove useful.
I'm gonna carry him over to the car so he can show me. Even though I can't get in it, so he can show me what to do. Not that
Bro,
it's gonna help me.
tell me if this is what you envisioned for the Palace of Pain.
Yes.
When
Oh,
he
that
laughs,
needs-
it is not a
that
good
needs another
thing.
drink. I'm gonna go get another drink.
So,
My fridge is all
um,
out.
he's just like, "All right, if you put me down, I'll be able to show you more."
I put him down
further."
outside next to the vehicle.
As he climbs into the vehicle, he's just like, "All right, so you sit here. You got these two pedals. The person who
I wouldn't
created these
follow him.
vehicles decided that manual was too hard for some people, so he made automatic transmission. I'm not sure
Hold
if you know
up,
what
hold up.
transmission is.
What the fuck is?
Oh, here. As he turns the key, you hear the sound of a roar come from the
I
front.
pull out my axe. Where is it?
Axe death. It's
It's the engine.
it's the
It's the engine. Now,
What is
if
an
I-
engine? What does it
I-
do?
It basically means that I don't need a horse to drive this vehicle.
Horse best drive vehicle.
As he turns it off. So, turning the key will turn the truck on, which will activate the engine. Then you just got to push the pedal, this pedal to drive, this pedal to brake.
But
okay.
braking the car will not make
Brake
it
is in
work.
slow down. It would only slow down.
This one to speed up. This one to slow down.
Yeah.
This one to speed up. This one to speed down.
I've returned.
Welcome back.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's basically how the vehicle works, and this turns it.
I'm gonna climb in the back. Now let's
and
go.
This. Oh, what? But what?
Did I stutter?
He looks over to Genesis, just like
Axe.
as
What?
he sort of climbs it, as he sort of climbs back in. You coming, buddy?
Yes, I'll come with you.
As
Guys,
he
what are you doing?
Yeah.
pulls out a small button
Chaos
and presses it
spreads.
he presses it as the gate, well, as one of the gates opens and the other one is.
Oh yeah, he would have seen the absolute. He would have seen the absolutely fucked Kate.
What?
So
the-
actually,
he
before
only
the
sees it now.
before Tech does anything, I'm just gonna go. Do you know where any more of these people are?
You
is there
know of
any-
what?
Close, like the people. I don't know what's it called again. The
Vampirian?
group. Yeah. Where do you know of another place where these Vampirians are?
Axe, we're not
This
going
was
for
the
another.
This was the furthest operating base. The next location is a much more heavily fortified location. It's the mine at Heaven's Reach.
Right. Let's get the servers operational. Try and fix as much as we can.
He looks towards. He looks toward you. I ain't fucking with him unless you can convince him to let me fix stuff. I'm pretty happy to go for this drive.
We need his help to
My
fix the
God.
shit here.
My God, really?
Fine.
Thank you.
I'm gonna jump
He-
out of the car.
My immediate thought
So
is
that raises the question. Now that they're by there, if they look up a bit, do they also see the receding figure of Angerfist?
Yes.
I jump out of the car, and I grab the rocket launcher. I point it at the car,
do not fire that.
and then I point it at the air and shoot.
And you fired as a bolt flies up into the sky before exploding in the sky somewhere high.
Please tell me I don't have to teach you about gun safety.
The dude just runs back into the place. Before he does, he's like, if you two want to go for a drive, he puts the key into Genesis's hand. You two can go. I'm going back into my location. Bye-bye, as he
Pussy.
runs. Proud of it. Kept me alive.
Do you want to go for a drive?
Nah, I just kill people.
Well, we might come across a patrol out there.
Nah, I'll go to sleep. Wait for Angerfist to get back.
I imagine that when you say you're going to go to sleep, you climb into the back of the car, so I can't take him for a drive.
Take who for a drive?
Technically, you could take him for a drive. It's just that you're not going to be able to dump him somewhere.
No, I just imagine that Axev climbs into the back of the Ute, Jeep, whatever the hell, the car
Technical.
vehicle, just so I can't just climb in and go for a drive.
You go for a drive, you're taking me, no matter what your choice is.
Yeah,
No, I'd go find a bed because I haven't slept in bed for a while. Oh, actually, no. I'll grab a mattress. I'll go grab one of the mattresses.
There are no
Come back.
mattresses.
Oh.
They're more of
They're
those.
cots,
Yeah, they're cots.
which
Yeah, grab
also
one of-
wouldn't be big enough for you.
I will grab 2 cots, and I'll
Alright.
put them in the back of the in the truck, and then I'll lay down.
Alright.
You would have a nicer time just grabbing all of the blankets and pillows that come with the cots and putting them there.
Yeah, I didn't say I was going to take them off, but just take 2 cots and all the blankets and pillows.
I just wouldn't bother with the cots because you're going to have to deal with metal beams sticking into your back. If you just take all the
Okay, I'll just take all the blankets
blankets,
and pillows then and
pillows, yeah,
into
then
the
you're going to
cot.
have a rather soft,
into the car.
yeah, then you're going to have a rather soft spot.
I go back to Mally.
Uh,
I ask him if there's any way I can help.
No, there's no way that you can help. No offense, but your idea of help was to shoot a non-existent lock.
Or wouldn't we
And
didn't know
before I go to sleep, you hear a Drax laugh. Car.
we didn't know how to open the door. I apologize for that, to be honest.
Is he always listening?
No, he just randomly.
I'm always watching you.
He's not. He can't actually hear us, but it just happens at such. Convenient, it happens at such convenient timing that it makes people think he can.
Turns out I'm just a mind flayer using Sky's self.
Okay.
Yeah,
would
man.
work.
Now you don't know what to do.
if you're a mind flayer with disguised self, I believe Agathis would have killed you by now. just
You
in one of
knew.
our
So-
just in one of our fights.
Let me give you a crash course then. This may take a while.
We'll be
I'll
back.
give you a crash course, but it might take a while. Alright, anyway. So, while that's happening, Nubek and Troy, we will find out what happens with you next